And I'm live. Whoop-de-doo. Yikes. Hi, Barf. Hi, Emily. Hi, Tony. I'll wait till see if some more folks come in, and then I'll drop the link. But I only wanted to. Hi, Maid Marian. I'm doing okay. How are you? Let's see if some more people come in. I don't do many lives, anymore. I think I did one about 9 or 10 days ago. Since the husband has retired, hope you guys can hear me. Let me see what my volume's on. I'll probably pull up one person for a little bit of the live and then some others, but we'll see how many we get in there. Tony says he loves it. I love you guys. I love you, man. But yeah, I don't do many lives anymore because husband is retired and he runs in and out. And plus, I haven't been doing very well health-wise. It's just nothing serious. Saw the doctor. I'm having a problem. Nothing serious. It'll pass, but has to do with the anesthesia that I had when I had my surgery. I'm having some adverse effects of that. And I am not on top of things like I usually am. Yes, he does. And he will help me, definitely. But until he does, I'm having the headaches that sometimes happens after surgery. Couldn't figure out why I was having headaches because I get, I used to have migraine headaches, but that was before I realized I was dehydrated years ago. And it is, I'm really fine. I'm just a little uncomfortable. It's to do with, like I said, the anesthesia and how it affects the body. It takes it a while to completely get out of your system. And I hardly ever, ever, ever have a headache anymore. And that's what I'm suffering with. And memory loss, which is just a sign of aging. But it'll be all right. But I planned on finishing my decorating today. And I didn't get that done. I slept like 5 hours today. I went to bed at 3 o'clock. I slept till 7 o'clock, which is usually that's how I sleep. And then I take like an hour nap or something. But I was asleep like 4 or 5 hours today. And just old lady stuff. It happens. Did you guys happen to see my video about me stripping my hair? You can't tell right now, but my hair is really grown. And I'm trying to get this color off my hair, so I'm not doing, can't tell in this light, I'm doing home remedies to get it off. And it really lightened it up a lot. Of course, you can't tell in this light. In fact, in the back, it still feels like I have some of the baking soda and the Head and Shoulders in my hair still. It feels kind of slimy. But that's okay. That'll help pull that. Yes, I can't wait to get my gray hair back. Now, I'm hoping, if I do happen to put a little pink in it every once in a while, after it gets white again, you remember me when my hair was all white, Emily, when I had the first channel before I deleted it. But it will be temporary. It will be semi-permanent. It will not be permanent. So the next washing, I'm going to wait until, what's today? Thursday? What is today? Is today Wednesday? I know it's December 1st, but Friday, I've got chills too. It is 43 degrees. It might as well be 23 degrees, as cold as I am. There goes the heat. But I just have to keep washing it with the, but next time I wash it, I've got vitamin C pill, the vitamin C tablets. I couldn't get the vitamin C packets. They were way too expensive. That's supposed to be the best way to strip your hair. That and Dawn dishwashing liquid, vitamin C tablets, or the Head and Shoulders. But I've been gray-headed since I was 20 years old. Had to dye my hair since I was 20. Of course, when I was a young girl, I did not want to have. But I also found out from one of my doctors that this is very interesting. You know, gray can be hereditary. Gray can, the melanin, I can't say it. But also people who suffer from anemia, B12 deficiency, iron deficiency anemia, people with autoimmune disease. You know, you got to remember our hair is just dead cells. They can prematurely turn gray. And I have had white hair since I was 20, and I've been dyeing it since I was 20. So, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Hello, big homie. How are you, my friend? I'm going to get a few more folks in here, and then I'm going to drop the link. Let's try to get it to 10. I hope people will come by. People aren't used to me doing a live, so I don't do them that much. But I'm going to be doing a Christmas, hopefully Sunday night, be doing a giveaway. A Christmas stocking giveaway and a Christmas tree skirt giveaway. So there'll be 2 giveaways. Yes, that is true. I had a lot of people go gray early. You know, our hair is dead cells, and stress, it's, you know, they used to say, you know, our parents, oh, I'm going gray because your kids are driving me crazy. Well, that has some truth to it too. And there's lots of reasons. But yeah. So share it out. Share this out to your friends, your community tab, whatever. Tell them I'm live. Let's get some folkers in here. Folkers, how you like that? Not? It's not like I said something else. I wish you guys could see my pink Christmas tree up there with my Barbies all lit up. But my overhead light is keeping that from showing up. I am working on, this is a Christmas stocking. I've got these pieces all put together. I don't know how well you can see. Hi, Brenda. Well, Brenda, it's good to see you. Are you and Emily ready to come up here with me? And I don't want to get a bunch of people up at one time because it makes it so hard. But this is, I don't know how clear this is. Oh, big homie, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the super chat. God bless you. Honey, that is wonderful. This is a Christmas tree stocking, and I will be giving us not necessarily that one, but on Sunday, hopefully a Thank you, big homie. That is just, you're so kind, dear. I really appreciate that. But Brenda, are you going to stay? If not, I'd like to. Now, I don't want a bunch of people to jump up because it's hard for me to keep track, especially with this headache. But big homie, thank you, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be doing. We'll be doing Vlogmas. I said when I did my hair thing today, that was my Vlogmas, but I'm actually going to, after I get off here, I'll do a little. Oh, you're very welcome, he says, or you're welcome. You're very sweet, dear. Thank you very much. Yeah, come on up, Brenda. Emily, they call me if you want to come up. Here comes Miss Emily. Hi, honey boo. How are you, sweet girl?
Has Brenda done a live lately? I haven't seen her do a live in a while.
No, she hasn't. Hi, Brenda. Brenda.
Hey, how you doing?
It's good to see you, girls. I've missed you terribly.
No, I missed you too. But just excuse my hair. It's I just got out of the shower.
Well, it looks beautiful.
It's a day of hair.
Gosh, Emily, I wish mine was as great as yours, but it's getting there. You see that video? How I put that stuff in my hair? It really works. That you can't tell in this light how much of the gray is showing, but I mean, it is a real. Colin said, "Mom, I can really tell that took the color out of your hair." And in my bathtub, when I washed it out, you should have seen that color. Now that color's been in there for a month and a half. You should have seen the burgundyish, copperish red bath water.
But I use a purple. I use a purple shampoo for my hair.
Well, what I did is I took because I'm not going to use salon bleach because it's just, especially on old gray hair, because it'd strip it, my hair would fall out. So I looked on YouTube and it said to take Head and Shoulders, any kind of Head and Shoulders, baking soda, and you mix that up in a bowl. And I mean, I had a quarter bottle of Head and Shoulders on my head, and you got to put it on. You mix it all up real good, rub it through your hair real good, and let it sit on your head for 1 hour. So I let it sit on my hair for 1 hour, and then I went in to wash, and it turned green. If you watch that video, hi Cynthia, girl, Cynthia, you should come up here. And anyway, if you see the video, it turned green because it said that it could. The shampoo, the shampoo is kind of blue. The Head and Shoulders is kind of a blue color. Mm-hmm. So baking soda, and I put it on my hair, it oxidized. And when I was putting it on, it was just barely a little tint of blue. Go back and watch that video. It is plumb wild. It's turned green. It turned green on my head. So Colin came through here a while ago, and he said, "Oh my God, Mom, it's really took the color off your hair." But when I got in that shower to wash my hair, first comes this green, and then all of a sudden this burgundyish rust color started coming off my head. It looked like I'd been bashed in the head with something. So it really lightened it up a lot. You can't tell in this light. But if I do that a few times, so is today Thursday?
Yeah.
Or when? Okay.
Thursday.
So I think I'll wait maybe Sunday, because it said to wait 3 to 5 days before you do it again. But I'm going to do the vitamin C pills, crush them up. I wanted to get the packets, but they were too expensive. But you can use vitamin C tablets and Dawn dishwashing liquid, or the Head and Shoulders again, and put that on. They say that works better than anything. And then there's
tablets.
Huh?
How do you crush up the tablets? I'm just curious.
I have one of those. It's like a stone. It's like a real thick stone bowl, and it has a little thing. I forget what it's called. You crush. It's like for crushing medicine. You know what I'm talking about? But it says that the vitamin C is actually better. I looked on YouTube because it's got absorbic acid. That's the main thing. Stearic acid. And then the silicone dioxide and hydropropyl cellulose acid. So that's basically the things that'll help pull the old color out. But I mean, it did really take out the color. When I saw that in the bathtub, I thought, God, that's weird looking. But what was so funny is when it got on I put it on my head and it oxidized. And you know what is so weird? Because when I got that all rubbed in, as I was rubbing the hair in my hair, I could smell the ammonia from that old hair color. And it said, don't be alarmed, because what I was watching on YouTube is you may smell the ammonia if your hair color had ammonia in it. But
have you thought about using the vitamin E little capsules they have that are little gels that are like vitamins?
I rubbed that on my hair after I washed it, because that's what it said to do, either that or olive oil. And I didn't have any olive oil, but it said if you had vitamin, because I take vitamin E tablets. But if you have vitamin E tablets, after you wash your hair, rinse all the stuff out of your hair to rub it on your hair and condition your hair with it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll keep it from being so dry, but it's not really dry. But I didn't get it all out right up in here because I can feel it. But I'm going to get this color off my hair and go back to being a normal granny and be white-headed. Playing with.
What I was saying is, I use like when I go swimming in the summertime, I use the purple shampoo to take the yellow or the yellow that gets in your hair.
I was lucky when I never had that yellow in my hair. I was lucky to never have that when my hair was solid. Emily remembers when I first come on YouTube, my hair was solid white, don't you, Emily? I've always been envious of Emily's hair. Remember, when your hair was real long, I was like, give me that hair. I love white hair. My mother had, from the time she was about 60, I have a picture of her and my kids. I'm going to show you. This is
I got tired of it. I went to Munich. I always wanted to be bald headed, so I shaved it all.
Yeah, but your hair is beautiful. Emily, were you okay? Here's a picture of the green. Of course, I'm moving around. Let me take a screenshot. Was your hair? Did you go prematurely gray when in your were you young? Did you have gray hair when you were real young?
I was 18 when I got my first gray hair. I gave birth. The day I gave birth, I found my first gray hair. I pulled it out and I got 2, and I never pulled it again.
That's what they say. You pull it out. Well, when Adam was a little boy, I can't talk. HT, what you doing, my brother? When Adam was little, he used to sit on my back at night. And of course, my hair was down to my waist then, and he used to pull my gray hairs out. And I said, go ahead, pull them out. He goes, Mom, you have 40 million gray hairs. And I was 20 years old, and I had that gray hair long all the way down my waist. So I got my hair cut off to the middle of my back, and then I started dyeing it.
It's true. When you pull one, you get 2 in its place. It's true.
Yep. But I don't know how good you can see this, but it was green. Look at the top of it when I put it in.
Lord have mercy, it was.
I seen that video.
Kim, don't you start it. Hey, Nora. Emily, you got thick hair. Yes, she does. I got thick hair too, really thick. I
have thick hair, yeah.
Kim didn't. My hair grows so fast. Kim, you fart knocker. It's my Santa. I got a big. You guys promised. This is why I don't go live. This is why I don't go live, because they have to start their big mouths. Shut up. Don't say another word. Sorry. But anyway, when I was putting that stuff in my hair, Kim's in there sitting on his bed, and he goes, "You're dyeing your hair green now?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm dyeing it green." And he said, "Good Lord, woman." And I said, "Why? Don't you like green?" "I love green." So, you don't care. We're doing good, Nora, darling. How are you? That's the other Nora. Or am I the other Nora? She's a Nora. I'm a Nora. We're a Nora. Wouldn't you want to be a Nora too? Never mind. My brain's gone. But see, that's why I haven't been coming live, because of these dorks. Since Kim's completely retired now. He finally completely is retired.
The
can't do anything.
I've got one more back here.
Me and another
Oh
lady
God.
were talking, and I switched the screen by accident and forgot you weren't live anymore, and it wouldn't let me go back to it. I was so aggravated. I was crying because I wanted to talk to that lady so bad. She
Who,
was
to
really
me?
sweet. It was you
Oh,
were already going off there.
oh,
It was another
you
lady.
mean, oh, you mean Jane?
Yeah, Jane.
Oh, if I would have knew you guys wanted to talk, I would have left it playing. Yeah, Jane is the one that sent me this computer that I'm talking on now. She's a very sweet, sweet lady. She
Oh, that was,
she sent me this computer. Now, Santa Claus, can you believe it, is actually bringing me a laptop.
Right.
Colin ordered.
congratulations.
I haven't had a new laptop since 2012. Colin bought me a laptop on Black Friday. I said, you make sure you get a good one. He wouldn't buy anything unless they had lots of RAM and stuff like that. Now, it's not going to help my internet because can't do nothing about that because we're out in the country. But
Yeah.
Sunday night, I'm going to do a giveaway. So you guys make sure you come to that live. I'm going to give away one of my stockings.
What time?
Probably 8 o'clock. I got to see if Brenda is going to come on. I'll have to check with some people. If anybody wants to come on up with us, here's the link. Probably about 8. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to give away a Christmas tree skirt and 2. I may find more than 2 things. I got 5 Christmas tree skirts over there, and then I'm putting these Christmas tree skirts together. And if I get the gingerbread man done that I'm making, I might give him away too.
We'd gotten to a conversation. We were having a great conversation, and I accidentally moved the screen to another screen and couldn't talk to her no more. And I was
Back to Jane. Talk about Jane. Oh,
I
with
was
Miss Jane.
myself because I was like having a great conversation with her.
Oh, did I leave it? Are you talking about when I did that other live? Did I leave it up so you guys could talk? I did, didn't I?
No. You'd already ended the live, and we were talking after the live.
Yeah, but still on the app, the thing, the stop,
Yeah.
okay.
We were talking on the app.
Yeah, Jane's a sweetheart.
She was
Yeah,
a
she's the
sweet.
one who sent me this laptop. She sent me this laptop, and
I think it was Jane.
yeah,
It was the one that has a service dog.
Jane.
Her, yeah.
That's Jane. But yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She was so sweet.
Yeah, you guys can drop your links if you want to. Does anybody want to come up? You can drop links, or we don't have to drop links. We can just click on the person's picture. But if you guys want to, drop your link. Oh, Brenda, I was going to ask you. I'm having problems since my surgery from the anesthesia. Did you ever have the? Oh, Brenda jumped off. Brenda, come back. She's gone. But anyway, I've been having headaches and sick to my stomach, and the doctor said it's because of the anesthesia. I'm having and I forgot about having surgeries before, and they did the same thing to me. I can't get no more forgetful than I am. Brenda, are you still there, darling? Okay, I'm gonna kick her out here. Just a minute, Brenda. Let me get rid of you here. Okay, move from stream. Okay. There she goes.
I'm sorry. I had button.
You fell out.
Yeah.
But anyway, trying to get myself. I can't remember. Couldn't remember before I had surgery. Okay, can't remember now for sure.
Yeah, for surgery job, that anesthesia.
She sounds like a robot.
Well, I'm told that.
Anybody wants to come up? There's the linker dinker. Here, let me remove this one. This might be. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, hang on, Brenda. Okay, kick guest. Okay, now pull her back up. There we go. Hello?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, after I had my surgery, the anesthesia messed with me for about a week.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, but doctor told me today that don't worry because I don't have headaches anymore. There's Enid. All I want for Christmas is to have 600 subscribers. Well, girlfriend, you got to get out there on them streets. Get out there on them YouTube streets and go to all them lives. Shout yourself out on your every time you do a video. I saw your video. I got to do I said when I on my hair thing today that was my vlogmas, but I think I'll do a vlogmas after I get off. I don't even have all of my tree decorated yet. Kim, I found gum. He's been wanting gum all day.
I figured out how to put a playlist. I think I did it right. I'm not sure. Somebody explained it somewhat, and I tried to do it. And I don't know if I did it. I hope I did. But I put like a bunch of
nobody else's videos up there though, because they'll get the credit. If you go in here's how I do it. If you go on your YouTube page, that you can see and you see all your videos down there. Hit those 3 little dots over to the right, and it'll say add to a playlist. So I click that, and then it will say name your playlist, and then it'll pop up.
I named it me. That's what I named it. But I did it a different way. I named each video individually because I'm on my phone. I can't do it with the computer.
Yeah.
And I did it a little bit different. So I don't know if it worked or not, but I hope it did. But I can't tell. So.
And you come up here. Make the tags, and you do the tags in the tag box. The tag part in. Every time I do a video, I make sure I go in each time. Underneath the video, it'll say edit the video. Because if you don't go down there, oh God, and you know what I forgot to do? Hang on. I got to go in here and turn I got a super chat but I got to make sure I got all my things on. But anytime you make a video, go in and edit it to edit video, and make sure you put all your edit it, put your stuff. Oh God, I hear myself. Hang on. I started to answer myself back, for God's sake.
I've never heard of Handicap Traveler before. Have you, Miss Naughty?
Yeah, that's my friend.
I've never heard of him. Is him or her? I've never heard of
him.
Yeah.
I'd put my lives only in a playlist. I don't put tags on my lives. Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, got everything on there. Save it. I'm gonna make sure I put my monetization on. But if you don't go in there every time you upload a video, once you get monetized and turn that monetization on, your ads won't show up. Your ads won't show up when somebody plays your videos.
If you do a live, every time you do a live, you have to go in there and make it public. Because if you don't, it stays private. It's crazy.
You're gonna make it public. You're closer now, adding hair to stitches. Just D, hello, baby, baby, baby. Baby, it's cold outside. What you doing, D girl?
It's really cold here.
Huh?
It's really cold here.
Did you get any tornadoes down there, Brenda?
We had warnings, but we didn't get any.
I'm about to go turn my heat on because it's cold. It's getting in the 40s tonight.
How about you, Emily? You guys did they have tornadoes in Alabama?
Yeah, we had them.
We're supposed to get some snow.
We're supposed to be like 37 tonight or 38, 36, something like that tonight.
Hang on, I got to mute my camera. So I don't want nobody to see the fan.
Tony, you're blue, aren't you, honey?
I'll be right back. I got to go put my heat on. because it's getting cold in here.
Yeah, you can. Everybody can share.
I don't want the dog cold.
Everybody can share their channel out. Yeah. Make sure everybody's blue.
I don't want the dog cold.
Oh. Yeah, Tony, you can share their channel out. Yeah. I can hear myself again. Make sure everybody's blue. I don't want the dog cold. Oh. Yeah, Tony, you can share their channel out. Yeah. Well, I wish I'd shut up. Make sure everybody's blue. Okay. Yeah, everybody drop their links. D, what D said. Cold? My nips broke off from the cold.
Yeah, I don't turn the heat until it gets down in the 40s during the day.
Oh, God, I'm always freezing to death.
We're usually hot here. I know a couple of days this week it's going to be like tomorrow's going to be 57 and the next day it's going to be 66 and then 71. So we never know what it's going to be.
Yeah, I know. That's how we are too. But I think, when's the first day of winter? Is that like the 22nd or 21st or the 20th? What is it? Hey, Outlaw, what you doing, brother?
It's probably the 20th.
Repeat and repeat. What'd you say, Brenda?
Around the 20th, I think.
20th, yeah. Kim got up this morning and he said, "You want to go somewhere?" And I said, "Well, I said, I got to do my hair and shower and all that." And so after I took my shower, here come that headache, and I was like, "Oh God!" But been so long since I had surgery in 2019, I forgot how anesthesia does me. And then, but my doctor told me it's just the anesthesia. Don't worry about it. And
it can take a month or so to get out of your system completely.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said you're probably just feeling. Yeah, I'll be fine. Thank you, Outlaw. I'm just an old lady. And hey, Spirit Zone, long time no see, my friend. Anybody wants to come up? Let me see.
The doctor wouldn't let me go out of the house for a month after I had my surgery.
I had that. You had fibroids, didn't you?
Yeah, I couldn't drive for a month.
I'd had polyps, which I guess Colin said they're basically the same thing.
Yeah, they are.
Full of them.
I had 20 of them removed.
Yeah, I was full too, and my uterus was 9 millimeters, not centimeters, millimeters, and it weighed 6 pounds. That's how full it was. But I'm still bleeding. But they said that can go on for a month to 6 weeks to 2 months. I went back to my doctor the 21st, and he said, "Don't worry about it because you had some." But I had absolutely no pain. Absolutely no pain.
You were lucky.
Huh?
You were lucky.
Yeah, I had no pain. The only thing the only pain I had is I told them, I said, "I'm 300 pounds, okay?" I said, "I can't get," because when you're 6 foot tall and you can weigh 500 pounds, I think if you're tall, you can do anything. You can't.
I know.
Colin, shut up. But anyway, I told him, I said, "Let me get on the operating table. Let me get on it." They said, "No, we cannot. Once we give you something to relax you, we cannot let you off the table." I said, "I cannot pull myself over on that gurney or on the operating table, even though they were level." And right when I pulled myself over there, I said, I felt it pulling my back. So anyway, that back muscle is still hurting me. And it feels like it's knotted up back there, which it probably is. Enid, what you doing? I watched your video, your Frostmas.
I had PT yesterday, so I'm in a bad mood.
What you in a bad mood for?
I'm sick and tired of ridiculousopathy. I'm gonna trying to use profanity, but I'm effing sick and tired of it. I'm
What I
sick and tired of my legs just like stop feeling. I can't do this anymore. I can walk maybe half a mile before it starts, and then I gotta sit down. So my clothes got dirty and wet today. So that really cheesed me off because I had to just sit literally. I'll sit on a curb and then there's stores where to the line to the like the cashier or something. Cashiers is like slower than time. And I can't stand that long.
Oh.
I did just test myself. I can stand about 5 minutes before maybe a little longer. And so I just literally had to sit down on the floor, and it is so embarrassing. I'm just like mad. I'm mad at a hornet.
Poor thing.
The stinkity donk doctors should have referred me to a neurosurgeon. I'm not doing
You
this
should have
stupid.
called me. You should have called me today. Now listen, doctor, you should have called me today so you could cuss and get it all out of your system.
Well, this has been going on for a long time, and I'm
I
fed
know.
up. I'm
I know.
looking at those roller things, and they suck. They seem dangerous, and then I looked at like portable seats you can just sort of like fold up, but none of these things seem to be tenable in the long run. They don't seem to be. I don't want to bust out a little seat when I'm in Costco or something. But I'd
Yeah.
be sitting on the floor. But this is dumb. Like it's stupid. And
Have you got a walker?
no, I have nothing.
I,
Nada.
I bought a seat, a rollator. They call it. It's got a walker with a seat.
Yeah,
And it was worth it. It really is worth it.
Yeah, because you can turn around and sit down
yeah.
when you get to
Yeah.
Because I'm a freak like Noni and too tall. Not as tall as her, but I'm freakishly tall, and my height is in my torso. Like it's not that I have short legs or anything, but I have a long torso. So most of these roller things are meant for. Well, there's two. It's a double pronged problem. I noticed.
Oh, I got mine is for tall people. Mine was my dad's. Now tomorrow, Kim was going to take me out today, but I can't hardly do a shower and stand there in the shower and do all the stuff that I did this morning from 7 o'clock until 10 o'clock. So I took a shower, and then he told me he'd take me out, and I just had been on my feet too much, and my knees were both killing me. So I couldn't do hello NVC. How are you, my friend?
I sit on a seat in my shower.
Well, I have a seat.
Problem in the shower, which is weird. But like I have stenosis and I don't know, arthritis in my lumbar is a hot mess. So it squeezing my sciatic nerve, which that's why I lose sensation in my legs. That's a long short. So
I have a share because I'm so tall. It's just like, and I have a trailer. I have a garden tub, but I haven't had a bath for. That don't sound good. I haven't been in that. We don't use that. That's one thing I hate about mobile homes is stupid garden tub. Stupid garden tubs. It's a great big gigantic bathtub.
Oh,
and most
outside or something?
Have them. Huh?
Is it outside or something?
No, it's in the back bathroom. We got a real big We got a real big bedroom. Back bedroom is really big. It's almost as big as the kitchen and the living room. And then we've got a big bathroom, and then we got the big garden tub in there, and it's got the little jets in it and everything. The last time I was in that was probably 2005. They're so stupid. I hate them. My husband said when he retired, he is going to cut that thing out of there, and he is going to put my washer and dryer back there in that back bathroom because we never take a bath. And if I got in a bathtub now like that, there wouldn't be no getting out. Because I'd slide, fall, and bust my head open. And They're just annoying. You ain't a freak inherited. God made you beautiful. That's right. We're just tall. We're freakishly tall.
Yeah,
Well,
that
you can take that bathtub out and put a big walk-in shower there.
yeah.
Well,
It's the
he's got a shower. He's got it.
I'm not
There's a,
skinny, but I'm not a bariatric size. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not there, and it seems like the tall rollers are meant for people who are bariatric patients. So they automatically assume if you're really tall, you're also wide. No, I've actually lost 3
well,
pounds because
mine is.
thing.
I actually weigh more than my seat says it'll hold, and it's not wide at all. It's because my dad was very tall, but he was very thin, and anyway, I could squeeze my butt in there, but the only thing I hate about those things is they will not roll forward. They'll only roll backwards, because they're made to push forward. Then you got that little seat, and then when you sit down, you got to move backwards. But like when we go to the thrift stores, I don't always take it. I usually forget it. Usually forget to bring it. And I used to keep it in the back of my car, of my SUV, but Kim has always got, well, anytime we go to the thrift store, we're taking stuff to the thrift store and then buying more and bringing it home. So usually I forget it. But I'm going to have him take me tomorrow because I got to go look for some more Christmas stuff to sell in my shops. And then I got to go to my booth and I got to put some stuff in there that I've got labeled and priced and everything, go in there and check and do my inventory. But I use that for like when I'm going, like if we go to the big antique malls, because I can sit down when my knees start giving out. But they are wonderful. And I think my dad Medicare paid for the one I've got that my sister gave me after my dad passed away. It is a wonderful thing. Now my butt sometimes does get stuck in it. And sit down and I go to stand up and my butt gets stuck. But not as bad as mine's just a regular, mine ain't extra wide. Mine is just I get my butt in there, but when I stand up sometimes it gets stuck. But not as bad as when we had our weenie roast for my birthday and my butt got stuck in a chair. So you guys didn't see the dance that I was doing. Oh, I got a dance video that I got to put.
Yeah, somebody should record that and put on your channel. I'm sure it would have been popular because it's humor.
Oh, well, I got a dance video I made. Colin said, Mom, I can't believe you got your problems with your knees, but you can still dance like that. Hey, I can still bust a move, let me tell you. And it's really funny. I think it's funny. Where you go on MVC? But I'll have to put that up. It's a Christmas dance. I'm doing the shimmy. I'll have to put that up as one of my as my vlogmas things.
Well, you know how I like walk over a hell's half acre, pretty much.
Yeah.
So the other thing I'm worried about is how roadworthy are those things like not gravel, but concrete curbs and outside.
Oh, they're great. They're great, aren't they?
I don't have a problem walking. This is what defies my brain. My brain goes, what? The problem is if I walk more than half a mile, I have to sit down because I lose.
You need to do one of them things.
So
they are.
It is infuriating. It's so like I can't imagine how horrible this is.
If you tell your doctor, I know you don't like to go to the doctor, but if you tell your doctor that you need one of those things and he says, okay, they'll help you get it through the insurance. Most doctors will say a patient needs to get one of these things. And because it's like, they write a prescription. It's just like a prescription. Your insurance will probably pay for it. And they're not that bad. They're like $200 or even under $200. You can get them refurbished and use. I'll tell you, it's a great thing. And the wheels are in great shape and they turn all the way around. So it's not like a crazy wonky shopping cart. They go on gravel, grass, everything, don't they, Brenda? They're very, very good.
I like mine because I can go forward and backward on mine.
See, I can't go forward. I can push it forward, but I can't sit down in it and go forward.
If you have to walk outside, how annoying is it to push it around? That's the other thing that worries about it.
Not they're light. They're made so light you think, gosh, how can this hold my body? But you would be amazed. And they've got a little basket. Andy, you want to come? Angie, are you going to come up here? I forgot. Doggone it, Angie.
And when you pick it up, pick the seat up, it's got a basket underneath it. Mine's got a hard basket that you can put your pocketbook and stuff under.
Yeah, I got a basket. Yeah. I got a fold-out basket that goes on the seat. That has the basket under the seat, and then it's got this little fold-out basket you can set in the seat. So, like when I'm going to the thrift stores, but usually, like if I go to the Salvation Army or to the our Salvation Army isn't that big. So I usually I can walk with the cart and stand there for an hour and it don't bother me. When my knees start aching, I just kind of lean on the cart. But they also have chairs there that I can sit down on the chair.
Well, I can't walk hardly any at all anymore. My knees hurt so bad.
Well, I'll tell you, once you have them knees replaced, it's a lost chance.
I can work through, this is going to sound crazy, but I can work through pain. I've had bum knees since I was a teenager. My back, I can't believe I can walk and do things because the MRI was like, well, I sent you the not the translation, but the form of it. And looking at that, I was like, how do I manage to do anything? This is incredible to me, and it's just because I'm stubborn. I don't even take ibuprofen anymore. I just
I'll take my painkillers. Trust me.
I do when I take swimming doesn't aggravate my back at all. So every chance I get, I hit the pool. In fact, my PT is crazy. He told me because I went to the I tried to go swimming the day before Thanksgiving. The freaking lap pool was closed. So I walked all the way home, and he told me I should have gone in the lazy river and swim against the current. I'm like, okay, I'll try that because that actually hurts to swim against the current. Is a little gnarly, but I'll do it.
Mine is not that easy to push outside in the gravel or grass, but then my arms are weak. Mine's real good about pushing in the gravel and the grass.
I don't.
There's a link if
arms are PT is torture. Like I have to bounce a medicine ball. When I went before, he got me up to about 3 pounds? I forgot. For one hand, bouncing it off the thing, and then right now we're just doing 2 hands. But he'll get so to speak, bump me up to doing it with one handed, and leg presses and a whole bunch of stuff.
My legs are very, very strong, though. But that's because I've never stopped doing my therapy that I do since I had my first knee replacement. I've never stopped because Colin even said to me one day, I have big old chunky legs. Yeah. But Colin said, Mom, I cannot believe how strong your freaking legs are. And now Kim thought I could not leg wrestle, how do you say that, him anymore because I got both knee replaced, but I showed his old skinny butt. I said, don't mess with me. Lay down there and I'll flip your ass all over this damn floor. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what I said. So we laid side by side, hip to hip, and I raised up my leg and we did 1, 2, 3, and I grabbed him and I flipped him all the way over. And he said, God, you big fat hog. And I said, well, don't mess with the hog. Don't mess with the hog. I will flip you all the way out from here to there and everywhere. That's the only time he's going. Okay, we ain't going there.
Do you think I should just try to get one of the less expensive rollers off Amazon and give that a try? They're selling at like $60. They seem to be pieces of junk. I look at the reviews.
Oh, they're good ones. And my dad paid $252 for this one that I got, and his Medicare paid for half of them. His was expensive, but he wanted a good one. My dad also had a electric chair, but he never used it because they live on top of a hill, and he would never use it. never use it. So it just sat out on the out in the basement, down in the basement, and just $5,000, just like a used car, just went to waste. But yeah, Kim learned his lesson. He won't mess with me no more. He said I couldn't leg wrestle him.
He has a back problem similar to mine. How's his thing going? Didn't he have slip disc or herniated disc or some junk?
Yeah, but that was years ago. He's over that. You should see him. He can. That man. He might be 63 years old, but he can climb them trees, shimmy up a tree faster than anybody I've ever seen. And then this deer stand. I'm going to go down there and show you the high-rise deer stand that he built. And it's got a first floor and a second floor. He said, "Can you climb that ladder?" I said, "Yeah, get the hell out of the way." He said, "No, if you're over 250 pounds, you can't climb it." I said, "I'll climb it. I don't care." He said, "You'll break it." And I said, "I don't care about that either." I said, "At least let me try." He wouldn't let me try, so I had to hit him with a shovel in the back. Not hard. I did break a cane on him one time. My dad used to make canes, and to save our flannel Christmas trees. Where'd that come from? Our cedar Christmas trees. He would save the thing, the trunk of it, and then he would make canes out of it. And I had carried that thing. I had used that thing, and I had crocheted a pink. It went around it. I crocheted it like as long as the cane was, slipped it in there, and then made this. It was very, very unique. And it was dry rot because it was over 30 years old, about 40 years old, actually. So one night, Tim got a little too tipsy, and I told him to get his hind end in the house. And he wouldn't get in the house, so I just hauled off and hit him real hard in the hind end with that, and he broke my cane. Cracked right in two.
I guess
was so mad at him. Huh?
I made a joke.
Broke right in two. It just broke right in two. And so then I locked him outside after that because I was mad at him. I said,
Go ahead.
After I was trying to get him in the house, and I hit him with my cane, then I locked him outside.
You tell him to come in, and then you lock him outside. You're doing good.
That man has spent more nights sleeping out in the snow than you've ever. I used to lock the doors. And if he wasn't in the house by 1 o'clock, after he'd hang out with these old cronies, and he'd be drunk, he'd come home, he'd have to just sleep in the car. A couple times he'd pass out. One night I did actually go out there and cover him up. The next morning when I woke up and looked outside, he was just covered up with a blanket and covered with snow.
Inherited stitches. I don't know if this was. I use a cane like this, and I can lean on it if I walk too much and I can't sit down. I lean on it if I'm not somewhere I can sit down.
Oh.
Okay.
You get numbness.
Now I have one like that.
Say inherited.
Because if I lean over, I can take some of the pressure off the nerve, and the, as I call radiculopathy, backs off a little bit. Because I'll do that at Costco. I'll grab a cart and lean, and their carts are really tall. So people look at me funny though, and it makes me feel like I'm not. I'm not self-conscious, but people, what the hell are you doing? Just when I sit down on the floor, I get some weird looks because that is weird.
Next time they look at you weird, you just stick your tongue out at them or go like I do.
Yeah, but I'm sitting on the floor, and with it being the Christmas season, that's untenable. Like I can't just go flump because there'll be tons of carts, people, and it's also hard to control the cart when you're leaning over it. I found that out the hard way. So
I get the riding cart and pull a buggy behind me.
Now I get the cart. I get the push cart and I put my boobs in the seat.
For what she's done. Because your person wants to get comfortable, so she got comfortable behind.
No, when you got
I'm so short, my chin goes in the seat.
Or it would be
Oh, she's
hilarious
so
if you
cute.
Leslie's got her.
Well, when you're a big gal like me, you got big old boobs. You got to put them somewhere.
I don't even know what I would be doing.
Y'all, do y'all see this? My dog, what she's done?
Is she asleep?
She's just decided to get comfortable. She went to sleep on me. Behind her. She went to get comfortable. She got comfortable.
Emily didn't. Emily, do you have to put your... Hi, Kathy. You want to come up, darling? Emily, do you have to put your boobs in the seat when you go shopping in the grocery store? Like me?
I hang them on the handle. That way I don't have to touch the handle.
The handle.
And I touch like the side over the handle. I touch like the side of the metal, so as much people don't touch that as often. So
Mine are so old. Mine hang to my belly, so they fall over the handle into the cart. They're just into the cart. And then when I get outside the car, I have to look in to see if they got crisscrosses on them, so I can play tic-tac-toe on them. Yep.
I cannot believe she's getting this comfortable. Look at this.
She's like, Mom, Kathy, there's a link if you want to come up. Okay, I got it. Rest of these squares.
Mommy, I've gotten comfortable. Leave me alone.
Well, excuse me. Oh, there's KK.
No, I'm not 5 foot, so there's not too much of me. Height-wise, I'm just as wide as I am tall.
Well, I'm short too, but when I'm on the buggy, when I had my foot in that, I had to lean over. My boobs went right over the hook. I couldn't even hold it because the boobs were there. I could let the boobs go and move the cart.
You got to get the boobs. You got to put the boobs where you can put the boobs,
Well, when I use the riding cart, when I go to put groceries up on the conveyor belt, if I don't turn it off, my boobs pushes it forwards or backwards.
Or knock it off. I've had that. Of reaching and putting on the thing and knock something else coming back off.
Mm-hmm.
She got buried halfway under the cover and got her butt sticking out. Look at
I
this.
can see that. That's cute.
This dog.
I'll tell you a funny boob story. I'll tell you a real funny boob story.
One went south and one went north.
Well, yeah, that happens at night. That happens if I lay in a bed. One go over my shoulder, one goes underneath my back.
If I lay on my back, it'll crush me to death.
I can't breathe. Mine just
I
flopping.
have to wait for that.
But anyway, in
operation.
1999. Now listen to this. Me and third grade teacher. She was in the arts room, and I had to go in there and get some stuff for my class. Because when you're grade school, you're the art teacher, the whole thing. Yeah. So anyway, that morning me and her met up in there, and we were getting something, and she said. I said, are you going to get you some construction paper? And it was on the bottom. And she said, yeah, I'll get some. I said, will you grab me about 10 pieces of the green? And she said, okay. So she didn't. So I said, her name was Ryan. I said, Ryan, can you hand me that construction paper? She said, hang on a minute, woman. So I went to bend over to get it myself. And I warped her upside the head with one of my boobs, and she fell plumb over. And
No.
I bent over. Boom. She said, Dad, she said, you didn't have to tit slap me.
I got a story for you about boobs. Oh my God, let me tell you this story. Okay, so I wanted to breastfeed my oldest because I was breastfeeding him halfway and half formula, right? Because he couldn't never get enough. When I breastfed him, I'd have to hold the boob and hold him at the same time, because I'd have to hold the boob with one hand and hold him with the other hand, because my boobs were so big that they'd flop over him, literally.
It's sad, but it's true. When Mama's got plenty of milk, the milk jugs are good size. You don't sleep with the baby. You don't sleep with the baby.
I didn't. But he would sit there and he would drain me dry on both boobs and still be hungry.
Ooh.
My son was that way, but I give him bottles because, honey, let me tell you something. When I got married, I had eggs with yellows broke.
You had twins. That would be hard.
Now with my son, I couldn't nurse because I got boobs about the size of a lemon when I had him, and my milk wasn't any good, so I couldn't breastfeed him. And then I had my twins. I couldn't breastfeed them because my boobs were, my milk never was any good. But
Now,
after I had them,
with Colin, I wore my bra too tight. Now
Yeah.
with the first one, I had actual nursing bras, and you have all the guys that are in here probably thinking, "Oh God, here they go talking girl stuff." But no, well, good Lord, she's got a pump.
The heck is a water container?
That's a boob pump. That's a boob pump.
Nope. It's not a boob pump.
Is it I started to say, is it an exterminator? No, that's not what I meant. Is it a? No, the thing you put a fire out with. The thing you put a fire out with.
Nope.
Water bottle.
Nope.
Alcohol.
A what? Nope.
A bomb? Is it a bomb? Pass it, sister.
It has a name on it.
It's a
I
robot.
don't know what a robot is. No, it's robot. It's rude. Does it call you names?
It's a rude button.
Vacuum?
God, what is that? A cooter cleaner? Oh, did I say that?
Oh my God, that would be painful. Please don't say sour, thanks.
It's a handheld vacuum cleaner.
Cool.
It's a what?
A vacuum
It's a
cleaner.
vacuum. Does it clean up dust? That's cool.
Oh, thank you, NBC.
Holy heck. Ugh.
Well, since I've been doing a lot of sewing, I get a lot of strings all over the place. And I kept tired of picking up the vacuum cleaner and, ranging now.
Well, I'm glad you told us what it was, because, I thought it was a cooter cleaner.
Yeah, well, that too, And here's the brush for it. Hey, here's a brush for to clean the cooter, to get the hair out. I don't have little parts so I can show you those.
You know what just bothers me to death is these young girls these days, they take all the hair off. That hair's there for a reason. Shut up, Colin. Nobody's talking to you.
That's a great way to get a rash.
Shoot, that hair's there for a reason. Especially if you get a coop.
This fits you. I can't even see what it says anymore.
Star Wars?
Bad to the bone. You're
bad to the bone.
No, me.
Bad. George Thorogood. Bad to the bone. Well, I'm an old lady, and I just say whatever I got to say, and half the time, when you get to a certain age, you just have no discretion.
You're out of ducks to give.
No ducks left to give.
I hope I look as good as Dolly does when I'm her age. When I'm her age.
A lot of money to get plastic surgery. You will.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm getting a phone call from Dawn, so I got to go. Okay.
You're getting a plastic surgery from what?
I'm getting a phone call. I got to go.
He's getting a phone call.
Okay, Brenda, we'll come back, darling.
All right.
Yeah, I was telling everybody Sunday night I'm gonna
weird.
Do a giveaway. I got to still sew in ends. If I ever get these stockings made, it'll be a miracle.
KK, are you in the United States?
Yep.
No, she's in Japan.
No, I'm from the garden. I was lived there.
She's out. I'll tell you. Let's not tell nobody where you're from. Let's make them guess. Okay.
Okay.
She's kind of in the she's kind of in the East Coast. Well, she is in the East Coast. She's starts with a P.
Well, no, they can't do that. You should have said one of the original 14 colonies.
Here comes Jane. Hi, Jane. How are you?
Here comes
Jane.
the
I'm sorry we got cut off before. I apologize. I touched the screen by accident and it went to another screen and it wouldn't go back.
She got
Yes,
lost.
Nani, Nani, May.
Aw.
Hi, Ariel.
This is
What's
Sam.
puppy doing? What's your doggy
This is
doing?
I'm licking my.
Oh,
That's
she's
not
a-
a dog, Noni. That's a cat.
I know, but she has a doggy too.
I know.
I have a doggy. Bila. Let's see if she. I bring her here. Bila, come here. The things I do for love.
The things you do for love, like walk. Come on, KK. Like walking in the rain and the snow. And there's no.
Am I?
I don't even remember it.
Am I
Oh,
always
come on, KK. Don't leave me hanging.
I've always had kind of a bad temper, but now I notice it's way worse. Is it because I'm going through pain?
Oh, you so classy.
Mad, I just like
That's a lot. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, Ian.
great. My
I
hair
didn't
was
realize you had a
like,
You're not.
That's
You're
a
not
lassie
Chihuahua.
dog.
I didn't realize you had a lassie dog.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
See that it's a lassie dog?
Uh-oh, Errol's got the flu. Oh, no.
She thinks she's
sorry, I
a.
got the flu,
She
sorry.
thinks she is a Chihuahua.
Gee, sweet.
Oh, look at that puppy.
Oh, thank you for becoming a member,
My
dear. My
dog's
dear
so
friend.
dumb. He thinks my phone is food.
Who's the one
Oh,
that
yeah.
Mama loves?
Thank you, thank
Which one Mama
you.
loves?
Walk out of the kitchen with my phone. He's all flapping his tail
No.
and looking like, is it food? I'm like, no, it's my phone. It's crunchy. We're not
Must you lick everything in your bath?
He's very
That's a lot to
disrespectful.
part of my stocking
that's
so
sweet.
far. That's lots of
Oh,
grommet.
I
That's
like that.
cool.
Did you make that?
You're giving that one to me, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm on
it's
the
a-
line too.
It's a granny square. You do have circle. You're only supposed to do 3, and then you're supposed to do the foot. And I accidentally shut up this side. Hi, Deb. And thank you, Hugh, for becoming a member, my friend. So I had to make it 4 rows. Hi, Deb. So you put one here.
I'm gonna call her Inherit because she never told me her name.
What? Oh.
Her name is a mystery.
You
Dun, dun,
can't
dun.
find it.
Name,
Now
location.
Sunday night, I'm gonna listen, girls. Sunday night, I'm gonna do a live, and I'm gonna give away a Christmas tree skirt that I made and a stocking. So there'll be 2 giveaways. I may do 3.
Right, left.
How big a
I
stocking
just-
we're talking, or Christmas tree skirt we're talking here?
Oh, it's a big one. It's
How big?
it's the one.
I hate
I'm either gonna give.
StreamYard.
I'm either gonna give away. Hugh, drop your link. I'm either gonna give away. Deb, you want to come up, darling? What's that, Mark doing? Okay, I'm either gonna give away the one that I did off of Creative Grandma. It's white, and then it has this color green and red, like this stocking hat or this square hat.
I like that granny square. Really like that.
Yeah, I
granny
like
square.
the spring green with the granny square.
Listen,
And then
it's all Noni's fault. You up here because of her.
and a baby. Yeah, I'll make your dogs and your children get grounded. That's what my sister like. Every time my kids come to your house, when they come home, they ended up grounded
Look at
because you
these.
got all wild and hyper.
You see this? This is what I get, but in the face.
Hey, you know what's
Noni.
good about that kid as a dog is they dust for you. Take your puppy over to where your shelves need dusted and talk all cutesy and puppy talk to it, and then they'll swipe their tail and they'll dust and not even know they're doing it.
I cleaned the fork. Yes, it's funny. Yesterday I was in the hospital with a brutal migraine. Today I'm over here. It's kind of weird how people think that's not possible, but it is. One
What's
day
that,
you can
sweetie?
be dying, the next you're like, I'm okay. It's because the barometric pressure is like this, going
Oh
up and
God,
down.
tell me about it.
But
That's right.
um,
Crazy right now.
today I woke up, went to the dog park. From dog park, I went to Hobby Lobby
Hmm.
because that's where I train my service dog. You
Is
know,
everybody
it's
crocheting
a
here?
and it's a beautiful place for us.
Love it.
Like how we are, and we go to places that has sparkle thing, yarn,
Oh,
beads. Anyway, so I intended to walk in and walk out without one item in my hand.
without what
Goods
in
were
your
on
hand?
sale. Without it, I wanted to walk in, train the dog there, and walk out. Because it's a part of the train going to stores and going to places. But I says, no, I'm going to be strong. I will not give in. And because now I'm making the crochet jewelry series on my
Oh,
channel,
that's beautiful. That crochet jewelry you make is
I
beautiful.
stumble upon beads 50% off.
How much you charge for
And
how much would you charge for like a pink one? And I need a large size. Because I have large
usually I
wrists.
make 10 feet long
10 feet.
because you're supposed to wrap many times if it's the
Oh,
gypsy one. You see the photo that I'm like this? Actually,
yeah.
it's not me. One arm is mine, the other was my friend. Took us half hour to put those gypsy bracelets in that position. Took us forever to remove it too. But we need the perfect shot for the store when I
Oh,
had
good
the
Lord.
store.
That's a
Nancy.
well, do you do just one that'll like I don't know if I would want one that's because I don't really wear bracelets. But
But is your wrist very little, or you have a big
no,
wrist
my
like me
wrist
that
is
is
like a
almost
9. My wrist is like 9 inches.
so 10 feet doesn't do much. It will be okay. It will be about seven times because mine is 8, and
So
I do
Jane, did
7.
you get the beads?
I
Let
got the
me measure.
beads.
Where's my tape measure?
Hold on, let me get. Do you want to see the beads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She could finish
Show the
because my
beads.
husband went to sleep, but he shouldn't see what I got.
It sounds like of course my husband don't. My husband, he don't notice anything. I don't spend his money, so
5,
he
6,
can't gripe at me.
9, 30, 32.
KK, what you making over there, doll face?
Okay. I will ask you, what am I making?
41, 42, 43, 44,
Oh, is that going to be a
9.
well? Is it a wreath? You're making a
Nope.
wreath? That's beautiful.
Steering wheel
Is
cover.
that a pillow for when you got
Oh, I like
hemorrhoids?
that. Down,
Steering wheel
down.
cover.
Oh, I like that.
Is it a
She's
tree
so-
skirt?
Oh, some
Yeah,
had. I don't know.
Get off.
I asked her,
Oh.
Jane, if it was for when you got hemorrhoids, one of them pillows to sit on.
No.
Those pills joke about whatever, but if you have back
It's
problem,
gonna be a hat.
that thing is good.
Oh, it's
it's
gonna
I
be
gonna
a
be
got
a
this one.
A hat.
I-
A southern
I
hat
have no
from Miss
idea.
Southern Belle. And she's gonna
I
say,
have.
I don't want
I
that.
like it. I think somebody
I'm gonna make you big,
to
Jane.
you.
Hang on a second. And I'm
Some
gonna make KK
voodoo.
big.
Oh.
Okay.
Are
Have
you
you heard?
staring at my hand? Oh, sorry.
Have you
Your
heard of
hair's
the
so
voodoo you do?
Yep.
Oh,
I have.
those are
Hey,
pretty.
I saw some sketchy
this
stuff in
looks like a
Rios.
migraine, a packed
I know,
migraine, and then I got this one for the
Ooh, I like
tutorial.
those.
They have a lot of pink, and then I got this lilac. This lilac is called purple coated,
Yeah, that's like a
and I
lilac.
got a cream
Ooh, pretty.
and a white. It's kind of weird because if I just show this, look like white. This is the white,
That's beautiful.
and I wanted this one bigger, like the 4 millimeters. But when I got in 4 millimeters, was not the same color, the same. And then wait, there's so they are $3.99, and
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow. How many's in there?
Well, this used to be the same price but bigger. Used to be that now there is 2.9 ounces, and before used to be 4.5. But the tube is longer, so it gives the impression that you're getting more. But they
Yeah.
don't fool me. And then I got it for the tutorial. I wanted something to go with pink. Quartz.
Ooh. Oh, those are
So
neat.
what makes the bracelets more expensive is those little details of this is what. This one wasn't so bad, was $4. But
Those are
most
beautiful.
likely I'm gonna use the whole thing. And I'm not sure if I crack.
So what do you charge for one?
I haven't been putting price right now, but when I used to have
Well, send me a
Etsy
message
store. Yeah, I gotta calculate. The thing is, I'm trying to get up myself from the put me little. I can see my triple chin.
Honey, I got triple chin too. Oh, you want me to take you down? Bless your heart. Now we're gonna pull. Sorry. Now we're gonna pull up. They're beautiful. Now we're gonna pull up KK.
For what?
Because
I want to see the hemorrhoid. The hemorrhoid hat.
1 second.
Pillow.
The hemorrhoid hat. She named it.
These are all made from ties.
Oh, gonna be silky.
Oh, that's awesome.
Make me one.
Well, not all silk ties, but there's from ties, different
That would be a
kinds.
beautiful Christmas tree skirt too.
But it still look a little silky.
It'll be more. I have to do the underside net. Right now, I'm just hand sewing all
What are you going to do in the middle?
Ones on. Well, I got a middle in that too. I just have to
She's making
sewing it, girlfriends. Hand sewing it.
Is this really for a hat? Is this really for a hat?
Yeah.
Have you seen this hat that you crochet? You crochet the top, but you put
I don't crochet. This is hand sewing.
No, she sews everything by hand. She makes all kinds of real cute dolls and everything.
I want one of those brims, a little bit, doesn't need to be as wide. And then I would like to crochet the top just to fit the brim. I've seen one that they mix crochet with.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Because I might stick my tongue out while I'm sewing.
You know what? You know what, Nani?
Okay.
You need to put me back up. Put me back up because I gotta show you something. My mom.
So funny.
My mom and I, I used to be a
wedding dress. Awesome,
so this is my mom when she cuts fabric.
39.
Oh my God! Yeah, I make faces too. Come on up, Deb.
10 more.
You ought to see
And
the
then when
faces.
she's sewing, she does this when she's using a needle spoon. Are you like this too?
I go.
When you
I make all kinds of faces.
It cracks me up. I just wanted to show her that. And she bites her tongue.
Oh, mercy.
So I used to do all the cutting the dresses and stuff like that.
Look at her hide. Okay. I'm taking you down, Jane. Okay, anybody else want to come up?
Can you put me big screen? I want to show Inherited Stitches this cane.
Okay.
Just a minute.
The kind you got, I will trip over those kind.
It's a four-prong. It's a 4-prong cane, and you got a hand top, and it's so helpful for me because I lean on it.
Yeah, and you are probably balancing. That helps. The 4 helps you balance better.
It helps you balance better. Yes, it does.
Have you guys seen that?
Can you lean over it if you need to take pressure off your back or something, or is it just to for your balance.
Yes, you
you
can
can lean
lean
on
on
it, take pressure
Can
off.
you
Yeah.
have a rollator? Do you have
This
a rollator?
Nope.
lean
No.
on.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
we
I'm
were talking to her about. The
Do you
rollator.
have one? I have
Take
one. Do you want to
care.
see mine? Let me show you mine.
Okay.
Turn.
You gotta watch
Mine are
Jane. She'll
doctor.
send you good.
talking to phone.
Now, I'm so sorry, girls. I'm going to say it.
Weirdos.
I don't have a bra on, so I'm kicking the tits.
Honey, we don't. We was putting our tits in shopping carts a while ago before you came out. Jane. Hey, Jackie, get your butt up here, girlfriend. Just pop in and say hello. Well, hello. Jackie Boo,
So
you should come up.
it's kind of like
Jackie
this.
Boo.
Jackie, come up.
I'll
I
take
never
you
met
down,
you.
Ronnie.
Can you see it?
What, honey?
You can take me
Can't you
down,
see it?
Ronnie.
Hey, that's just like mine, Jane. Mine's blue just like that.
I
Oh, you want
can't
to go
see
down?
anybody but Emily.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get Jane up there. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Sorry. Wait.
Is
Why
that a
does it
knee
not-
walker?
Hang on a
Or
minute,
is that-
Jane. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, mine's just like that,
Yes,
Jane. Just like that. Just
You
that.
can shake the booty.
She's twerking. Yeah, mine's exactly like that, Jane. I have a basket that hooks on mine, though. Yeah, see how
I
nice
do.
it is?
I take it off because cats get in.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice it
that's
is?
a cool bed.
Now hers
This
rolls
was,
backwards and forward.
Ah.
It was a gift
Oh.
from my doctor. My doctor gave us a gift, and he told
Oh,
the
Jackie
guys that, and I like it.
Yeah, see how they fold up so nice? Yep, mine's just like that, same color and everything.
The doctor's a toy. Oh wait, there is a toy. Never mind.
It is a toy.
You guys made me mess up my gingerbread
I'm
man.
sorry. You guys are not supposed to see how I walk. Or lollygag. Hold on, let me cover the tits.
We liked your twerking. We liked it when you twerk.
You know, have you seen that challenge? The WAP? WAP? No, it's not the WAP. Is
Jackie, what
I
you
do
get up
not know, but the guy said, "Then I'm back." No, bring that like that. And then somebody go, dang, she's fine. So I wanted to do it for her later and do a little short with that. I was like, oh gosh. The back is
The dog's wanting to play.
excruciating.
You did a good twerking, Jane.
I'm
That was
gonna
a good
send to
twerk.
Nani. If Nani would do that challenge with me, I'll do it.
Is it a
With the whole
twerking?
later. Isn't that
Do
really
I gotta
twerking?
dance
It's just
I'll
a
do
dance.
I will do it.
But I want you like do the cripple thing because everybody's doing the sexy thing, and we cannot do the sexy thing because it hurts your back or whatever. So we gotta do a
Well, I got to do the slow thing so I
disabled
don't
style.
knock myself unconscious with my boobs. I already did I did a video. I have to put it on me dancing already,
You know,
but
my
yeah,
nightmare is use the rollator, wake up, get out of the bed, have that chest pain, and it's just the boob that is stuck in my arm or a step on it or something. Oh, good grief.
I feel you on that.
That chest pain. Oh, it's under my arm. Okay, then it's like, never mind.
Roll over on the. I used to scream at Kim when I used to sleep back there with him. Would you get off my boob? And him like, oh, am I on it? I thought I was on a pillow. I said, or that was the dog. I said, no, that's my boob. Get off of it. He rolled over on my boob.
Oh, my
I gotta
husband
show you
did
guys.
that too.
Look at these. They gave it to my dog. Somebody made it.
Oh, that's
I gave it to my
what
dog.
is it?
It's just a little baby blanket.
Aw,
Like-
at the vet or the
And was
groomers?
no, at the Goodwill because I also train my dog at the Goodwill, and they gave it to her, but brand new. Somebody
What's she doing
makes
right now?
baby
That's cute.
blankets.
I
Bela.
heard her over there making.
But she started. Sorry, it's a mess here.
Need to get her up. What's
Yeah.
her name again?
Yeah. Bela. Von
yeah.
Bela.
Oh, Bila, my
I'm sorry about the
darling.
mess, people. Sorry.
Oh, it looks fine. You should see my place. You can see my whole table. Okay, you want to go down or you want to stay up
Oh
there?
no. See my
Yeah. I'll go down. I'll go down there.
Ah. Okay.
my place is way worse.
I
Well,
got this wall of
my
crochet over here.
kitchen and my, to me, is surfaces. My problem is surfaces, and that's why I'm doing the video, and I'm gonna show the kitchen now because I'm working on the kitchen. Because when you're disabled or you're sick or whatever, you want to do things start to end like a regular healthy person, and reality hits you in the face like, no, you can't, and
Well,
and
I'm
then
in college.
you feel it humbles you down because the pain brings you down to tears because you wanted to do and you wanted to organize and you wanted to clean but you can't. So I'm doing the discipline of 15-20 minutes. I work 10-15-20 minutes depending on the day, sometimes even 5, because that's all I can do. Then I rest. I must rest. I can sit down, I can crochet, I can read a book, I can pay bills, I can do whatever, but 10 minutes, 10 to 15, no, let's say 10 to 20 minutes standing up, 10 to 20 minutes sitting down, or 30 minutes
Well, that's how
or
I
an
do
hour
my
sometimes.
that's how I do my treadmill in the morning. Is I do because I do it for my therapy. And when it was warm outside, now my walker, just regular walker that I got with, because every time you have a knee replacement, they give you a walker, no matter how close you have them. But I did the exercise, used to do the exercises with that, but they gave me the tallest one they had, and it didn't, and it adjusted to the highest. I'm 6 foot tall, adjusted to the highest thing, and it never was high enough. So my banister and my countertops are high enough. Like a short
You
person
would
could
love
not.
to live in my house.
Everything is extra. Hi, Chris. Extra tall. Where you going, Emily? But I do my exercises, hold on to my counter, and I have to do my therapy for the rest of my life every single day, or one day I miss it and my knees are killing me.
Isn't that sad? That you're like people say, oh, but you're disabled, you can do whatever. No, you can't.
No,
You have your job to do. Your job is to feel to to do those things so you feel better. I
yeah,
wanted the rollator that was like a triangle. Have you seen the triangle one?
hmm yeah, mine's just like
But
yours.
I can't complain because the doctor, I cannot do an Indian accent. But he said, I was born that she can go in all kinds of terrain because she has a doggy and she need to go to the park with the dog. But imagine that with not a Brazilian accent or whatever the heck it is this, but with um, a Indian accent. It's very strong. He almost sound like Apu from the Simpsons.
Oh, Simpson.
He was, and
Yeah,
then he goes, "What's your favorite color?" Said blue or orange, and then he said, and it had a cup holder. The cup holder is a piece of poop. It
I
didn't
know.
had a chance.
My dad.
If you put a regular Coca-Cola bottle there, didn't
Here's a link.
it?
Bring it. Come up, honey.
I
Chris or
think it's
anybody?
for itsy bitsy things. Itsy bitsy. Those itsy bitsy water bottles? They just
Yeah.
a sip. Maybe that would hold. But it broke in a week, and the basket I was always trying to fold, and when I fold, sound like an accordion. Wow! There was
Yeah.
always a cat in there, so I was like, I removed. But I now the trainer gonna come and the from the Service Dog Academy. They coming to my house because I want to address some behavior issues like that she's having now that she is a teenager. Uh,
Yeah.
so, so I wanted to work from here, and then we're gonna go out there.
She's a teenager.
I'm gonna, and I have to do the roll later. I have the tendency of not wanting to carry my roll later first because I can't lift more than 20 pounds. And to me, to fold, put it in a truck, take out of the truck, put it on the floor, to go to the store, take it back, put in there. It's too much. And I have the dog, and I my car is from I have a Ford F-150 from 95, and it used to be for Colorado Dot. And
Oh gosh, how do you climb up in that thing? You got it. Does it have a little step side?
no, it didn't. And I found out there was a lot to put it. So one day I was at Aldi and I saw one step stool that folds. And then I was at the store, the PetSmart at the vet with my other dog. I said, "Can I have one of those leashes?" And they gave me. So I have on a leash. So I step on, pull it up like this, like I'm fishing,
Hi,
put it
Crystal.
inside. That's what I do.
I'm dropping
I
links
told
on how
my,
I can have two
my
people up.
dog to help me get off the floor. I have to get like I'm doing my annoying sciatica stretches or something, or sometimes it's really hard for me to get up off the floor, so I train him to stand there so I can grab around his haunches.
Yeah, and people say that's mean,
Almost 100
and it's
pounds.
not like we are putting your whole weight on a dog. You just
No, I use
wanna,
my other
so
arm
you
and my legs.
you
It's
put the
just so that I
harness and then you
can
hold
leverage.
and you say go, and just stay in pose for them to go. That's enough for you to get your arse out of the floor.
It
You
just
know,
kind of stands there while I get my use my right arm. I'll put around his haunches. My dog's huge. He's Billy a tank.
what kind is
And then
it?
I use my he's a lab black and tan coonhound, so he's almost 100 pounds. He's enormous, and Bill like his feet are huge. He has gigantic paws, so
So he
I don't
when
put
he
my
land
weight.
there, it's like
Yeah,
like
he's like
suction cups.
kind of yeah. Well, um, I have a video on my channel of doing a bang bang trick with him, so I don't think it shows
You
just how big
know,
he is.
I'm
He's a
so
big boy.
jealous. I always wanted to have the thing, bang, and the dog go. I always wanted to do that. I never thought. I always thought
Yeah,
I'm
that was
always
fun.
teaching the dog how to do things for me, but never ever did the, pew, the shooting. Shoot, you go like
Yeah,
point and
Speaking
shoot,
of
and the
shooting,
dog go.
Kim, are you back there? Kim,
I can
speaking of
talk about
shooting, I
dogs
just heard a
forever. I
gunshot.
love dogs. I'm not sure. I love cats too. I got these two Maine Coon. They're like dogs. You know,
Oh,
the cutest thing I found yesterday,
Did
he
you
was
hear that
having what
shooting,
I
Kim?
call,
Did you hear that gunshot? There was a gunshot. Kim,
what?
just heard it
Oh.
outside. There's a
it was my
gunshot.
fingers. No, it was when I went like,
My cat,
I know, but no, really, seriously, somebody's shooting a gun. You're
well, the
always
Tarn of
doing
our
that.
dog when we first got him because he was obnoxious. He was like 10 months old and he'd stick his nose right up her face, and she was like, "Oh no, you didn't." So she would slap him with her claws right across his nose, and we could hear from across the house this unholy rip as she swatted him, and then growling. She would growl and be like,
Chris, help your break,
so
sweetheart.
now she does. He
okay,
doesn't yell at her because she
I
beat him
told
up.
this to somebody on the other day, and the person was like this about me. When I was a child, about 5 years old, I remember very vividly. There was a lot of shootings in Rio. You know,
Mhm.
it's a messed up town, big town. The more people, the more chaotic the place gets, right?
Yeah.
Well, when I was a kid, so there was a shooting, and after shooting, there was always dead people, and I used to beg my mom, please, mom, please. I don't ask anything except let's go before they cover up the bodies.
Oh God.
I used to go like to see the dead bodies. I remember one that was scaring me a little bit. It was a boy that fell in the river, but it's a buck river because it's muddy and suck you in. The
Oh,
the
quicksand.
margin of the river is like a
Like
quicksand, and it's
quicksand.
a very black
Oh
gooey
no.
thing that sucks you in. And then they took him out, and I remember that a crab came out of his eye socket, and it
Ugh.
was, and I was like, he was kind of gray, and I was fascinating. And but that one was a little bit scary. But I remember when I was 7, there was a shooting that was in a way to go to school. I said, "Mom, mom, 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 mom." She says, "Okay." My mom never understood this fascination with see dead bodies. And I was standing there, and I was like, Mom. She said, no, we are not going to go across the street to see the other one because you got to go to school. I said, no, it's even better. What? Look at his teeth. It's by my foot.
Oh my God.
I was so happy.
Well,
If it was nowadays, if I had a cell phone, I would just go crazy taking photos of dead people. And I wanted
Yeah.
to
you should
get
go
there
to the
because
cemetery with me, Jane. Now I will freak out if I see a dead person, but I like to talk to them.
so I like to see them. I don't want to talk to them. So I guess that we complete
Well,
each
which
I
other.
saw a guy.
We gotta go to the places, and then
I was on a
I want to
ferry. There
see
was a
the dead body, but she
teenager,
want to talk to the spirit.
and
I'll
I'm
talk to them, but
I saw a
okay.
real life dead guy once, but I was a
I'm going
teenager.
to go.
And
Was in Brazil?
You all have a blessed
no,
night.
I was on a ferry when I was a
Love and respect.
teenager.
love
And
you,
there's some
darling.
people
Don't leave.
diving off
I
in
almost
the.
came to the heart. Almost.
You leave me. KK,
It was
leave
like
me.
it was a ferry from. I didn't mispronounce it.
Yeah.
Swassen to Victoria, maybe I can't remember.
Well,
And
how are you, honey?
people
Pretty good. How are you guys?
supervising. So they stopped the
Good,
ferry
good.
because they were, gesturing that they needed help. So they stopped the ferry and dragged the guy up onto the deck. And I was only about 15, but I could tell he was dead. It was just obvious that he had departed this earth, and
You
like
know,
his oddly bloated, and like I think he was
Ugh.
completely
yeah,
blue.
it's not a regular bloated.
No,
So there
I
was
saw
that
one.
for a
I
while.
saw a guy
Well, he
at
had just died, which didn't confuse me.
Niagara
I didn't
Falls.
understand. He must have swallowed a lot of water. I don't know, but I was like frozen staring at this because I'd never seen anything like that, and I couldn't move. Like I was riveted in horror. Like
Well, it's kind of weird because I wasn't allowed to touch or poke the bodies, but if I could, I would have. But my
You should have
fascination,
been an undertaker, Jane.
hold on.
my fascination is just this.
Human
Everybody says,
fascination is
"Oh, this body
fascinating.
has a soul. This body has a soul," but it's
Yeah,
not that. This body doesn't have a soul. We are a soul that have a body. So when
right.
you leave this body, the body is an empty vessel. So it's like when you leave apartment in the apartment complex. Uh, for example, every apartment that you go is the same design, but if you go from your neighbors or somebody, the whole thing looks so different because it's you that make that house, that dwelling, a home. So the same
Right.
thing, our body is just an apartment that is occupied by our soul right now. And when he's gone, it's just an empty vessel. So I was, so when my husband proposed to me, so he said, "Whoa, is this fireworks?" I said, "Yeah, is this a fire?" There was the biggest shooting ever when he was proposing to me, and then, and then, and he says, "Okay, gotta go. Bye. Love you. Yes, I do. Bye." And then we went to see the dead bodies. Went my last time to see the dead body, and my sister-in-law used to live in a place like it's like a whole bunch of houses, but like but share. It's like not houses. It's
Oh my
like
hearing.
Condos or
it's a
townhouses?
thing. Very tight. Wasn't a favela, but was a poor area.
Mhm.
And there was 2 bathrooms that the whole corridor shared. And somebody got killed and sitting on the toilet. I was like, man,
Ew.
all the households couldn't use the bathroom because it was that but you can remove it.
Gross.
Imagine.
So then what have you been
You
up
have
to,
to
honey?
go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rio is crazy with the part, but nowadays they cover up. But my thing was that when I was a kid, I wanted to get to see the bodies before the ants get to their mouth, because the ants
What about
used
the
to get.
cockroaches? Don't the
Oh
cockroaches
gosh,
go
don't
for that? Because they heard you
no.
can be up in an apartment building and you leave the window open and a cockroach will land on
Have you
your.
got anything to say about this?
This big,
Yeah, no.
those little things.
I didn't understand.
I
Like people
swear.
would freak out about cockroaches. I'm like, well, I mean, it's a bug, big deal because I'd only ever seen like the German ones or something. They're gross.
Well, if you
Yeah,
find
then
one
you-
cockroach,
but I
just
saw
buy
them
one
squashed on the
somewhere.
sidewalk in Rio, and I was like, "Oh, I probably
Oh,
should have
Mom,
tried
those
that."
treasures.
I freak
No,
out.
no,
I
that's
freak out.
cockroach. Those are huge.
Shooting,
Here's a link if anybody.
snakes,
Here's the Southern Belle.
whatever.
Here's the
Really,
Nothing.
is there venomous
You put
snakes? Oh wait, is there
roach.
anacondas?
No,
Okay,
because
you
you gotta
find
live
one
in the
roach.
jungle for the anaconda. But like in the rural area, like in Rio, I lived, and there was that one that's called coral, the one with 3 colors that is very poisonous. As I was passing by, me and my youngest brother was like, I was 17,
Come up, Belle.
16, 17, and my youngest brother is 5 years younger than me. We were always playing who can kill more snakes because we were in a rural area.
That's not
There was the
last
rattlesnakes,
time.
but you put a slug in front of me, I
Well, who
faint.
cares if you're wet? Come on up, Southern Belle.
I'm
I'm
not
hot,
scared of
sweaty.
snakes at all. Isn't that weird? I don't. I mean, if
I
I
will kill
see a
snakes.
rattlesnake, I'm going to make tracks in the other direction. But I like garter snakes and all kinds of.
No, I will kill every snake I
pythons.
see.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Let's just
I'm
get
not
this straight.
trying.
I
Let's
roll
just get this-
later over the
Oh, I
him
just
now.
heard.
I
I
hate
go with the
snakes.
roll later back and forth. No, I won't kill anything unless
I will.
it's attacks me like a
I will
snake.
kill things just to be killing.
Yeah, yeah, she
Kill.
stuff.
Damn, you mean? Don't
I'm
cross
gonna kill.
I want to kill a turtle too. I hate turtles. I don't want to see
a
no.
spider in my house and put it outside, even though it freaked
Not
me
me.
out.
I will smash it.
It was just
I
a
will
little
kill
one.
it.
I was like, yeah, you need to go outside, bunny.
There was a place called Irving.
I don't like baby
Texas?
snakes
Uh-huh.
neither.
They had a
I'm a
place
nice
that was
person, but I
Turtle
ain't that nice.
Lane. And there was like, it's not really a lake. I do not know. Like, I'm
I
not
got
saying,
two
I
red
do
ear
not
slider
know.
turtles.
They call it a lake, but
They
it's
had
probably a pond.
always snakes.
Oh,
there
sorry,
was
Deb.
always turtles crossing the streets. So it's Turtle Lane, people. Pay
Oh.
attention. They should have a
Walkway.
sign with a turtle crossing the
Yeah.
street, like
Why
they
do
have
y'all
the
have
kangaroo
no-
sign.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
scared
Hold
of?
the phone.
Snapping
Hold the phone.
turtles.
Let
I'm
me
scared
tell you
of
why I
snapping
hate
turtles
turtles.
'cause
Let me
you can
tell you
pick
why
them
I
up.
hate turtles. Let me tell you why I hate turtles. You know what they say. You don't hate the crime. You shouldn't hate the criminal. You should hate the crime. Okay.
What
Well,
did the turtles
whatever.
do?
Yeah. Okay. This is why I hate turtles. Okay. Now I don't really kill them, but if one happens to get under my tire when I'm driving down the road, so what? You know. Okay. But anyway, when I was 7 years old, I was fishing. Now, Mom knows treasures in the bed. If Miss Southern Belle says she's not coming up unless Mom knows treasures coming up, ask somebody to come up. Okay, when I was 7 years old, I was fishing with my dad, and I got something on my line, and I said, "Dad, it's big. I can't get it." And he's laughing. You know, he's probably thinking it's like a little minnow or something. I said, "No, Dad, it's that big." And so my brother said, "Yeah, she's got something. She's probably got a water turtle or something on her line." So my brother had got the net, and my dad pulled it in, and it was this great big water turtle, gigantic water turtle, and they stink. They're disgusting. Dad said, well, "We're going to keep that because we're going to have turtle soup." Well, turtle soup is good, I guess, if you like that. So anyway, I was poking at it. It was my fault, I guess. So I'm poking at it, and it reached that big old head, which is, Deb can tell you how these Missouri snapping turtles are. She lives in Missouri.
My
And
son's got one.
Their necks are about 2 feet long, and if they decide to bring that neck back, they'll grab you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm poking at it, and all of a sudden that neck comes out and it grabbed my whole right hand in its mouth. It was huge, and it was hurting. I could just feel my arm going numb because it's clamped down on me. Well, the only way I was screaming. My dad said, "What in the?" Turned around, looked at the boat. "What in the hell is wrong with this kid?" That turtle had me. I had my whole hand in his mouth. So my dad had to cut its head off with a pocket knife to get my hand loose. And I hated him.
That is sketchy.
So was turtle soup before the schedule?
Huh?
Did you guys make the turtle soup before the schedule? Because they
He
had to
made
kill it.
turtle soup, but didn't eat the turtle soup. But yeah, the turtle. I
It
did
would
not like.
taste like
So about 10 years ago, I came home from work. Let me finish. I came home from work about 10 years ago, and my brother-in-law, he lives up the road, way up the road from us, and they have a cattle pond on their property. Well, the water turtles still get in there. So anyway, there was one down in our yard. You can smell them from a mile away because they smell like poop. They're gross.
Ew.
They're just
So how
disgusting.
people
anyway,
eat them if they smell so bad?
Well, you eat one
well,
once
they
from the
smell bad
ocean,
because
probably.
they just are. They're bottom. They get in the bottom of the lakes and they're just nasty. And if you have an outhouse like back in the old days, when I was a kid, we used to have outhouses. Turtles would get down in the outhouse. It's like turtles, regular
Gross.
little turtles. What? But you should never pick a turtle up and take it anywhere because they live in this wherever they live, probably in their whole life, which they can live a very long time. They live like the 1 mile radius of like where the turtle is. That's their home. You take them out and you take it like little kids that pick turtles up and take one to their friend's house. You're screwing up their whole life. They can actually die of depression. Google it. But anyway, this turtle that was down in my yard, I said, "You son of a!" I was cussing it out. How dare you get in my yard? So I turned the hose on it. That thing
I
was
can't
black.
hear this word anymore today.
I turned the hose on that turtle. That turtle got it back. It turned white. But I hate
You
this
can
turtle.
say in Portuguese, this turtle smell like bosque. Because my friend in his live stream, he was talking about poop. Is I'm gonna say bosta. So instead of you saying bosta, because would it be bosque? Oh, this smell of bosque, because So then she said bosque there, and I was like, I can't handle anymore. So if you're gonna make the turtle soup, you gotta soak the turtle and wash it.
Yeah, I eat. There's some animals I won't eat. Octopus or octopods.
You know what? The turtle said to the rabbit, "You might be faster, but I am satisfied below." Belle, get up here. I don't like no turtles.
So,
no squid thing. No, nothing sketchy. I'm not gonna eat. I'll eat bison, cows, chickens, some species of fish.
it's like me with slugs and snails. I can't handle that thing. That turned my stomach. Do you eat them? Do you eat them?
What?
I'm not
slugs or snails.
I'm not eating snails either. Nope.
Oh, that's escargot. I don't want no snail.
French heritage eat snails. I'll self-combust.
When I was a child in Rio, there was this crab that is about 4 inches long, and then you like in Brazil, you walk barefoot, and I always stepping on slugs and snails, and that's right. And then I used to cry, and then I use pine sol, and I use bleach, and I put alcohol, and I put salt, and I scrub, and a half an hour later, I'm still scrubbing my feet, and my mom said, "Dude, it's clean," but in my mind, there's lime penetrating my skin, and I'm contaminated, and my whole childhood is slugs, frogs, roaches, all these horrible things tormenting me. The roaches, they make a little, when they go like this, they have that little sound, and I could hear them.
Probably calling their women.
And I could smell them too. And sometimes they fly from who knows where, 5 miles away.
I don't feel bad about killing nothing.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death.
The problem, you're screaming. You're screaming and running, and the thing keeps flying towards you.
No.
Kim, I told you
bad or something. Yeah, that doesn't
I
sound
like the cicadas. When I was in Texas, I loved the sound of cicadas.
I love the noise.
But if they fall on you, they will pinch you. They will pinch you.
They are gross. Susan, I think you need to come here and tell us about that.
Way scarier than the cicada.
Lisa and Belle.
Kim, don't.
You ate a mosquito? I ate
you know what is really gross?
It's just going full circle, right? The mosquito bites you.
You see this? Do you see the lights? Do you see the lights? I'm going to tell you why I have to have a light on top of me.
Miss Southern Belle, you need to come up here and tell us where you accidentally ate a mosquito now. Dang it, girlfriend.
The year was 19.
Come on, I don't get to go live very much, so come on.
And
Mom
I
knows
made the spaghetti.
That reminds me of the turtles that was in the ditch, and someone throws these living frogs in the ditch without their legs, and turtles are eating on them and small snakes. Now, I like frogs. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
that's cool. Cut the legs off
Frogs. I'm also afraid of amphibians. Ugh,
Well, my
stay
Really?
away
grandson,
from me.
2 years ago, my grandson wanted me to crochet him a snake. I couldn't even crochet him a snake. I said, no, I cannot. And I did
Isn't that
crochet him a
weird?
turtle,
I'm
but the whole
terrified of
time,
a slug, a frog, but I'm not afraid of snakes. What's wrong
ugh,
with me?
nothing's
Well,
wrong with you. You're
for a
exotic.
long time I
You're
was
exotic. It's
I
shame.
am.
I'm afraid of mice. If I see
She
a
comes
mouse
from
inside
Argentina
my
or
house, I scream like a banshee. And yet, if there was a snake,
Rio
I'd be
de
like, "Ooh, look
Janeiro.
at that snake! Get that cool." So that
Would you
doesn't
be
make
afraid?
sense. But
Yeah, isn't that weird how
mhm. But
phobias,
a long time
has,
ago, my
I
daughter and
wonder
I
how phobias
walked
is
into the
formed in your brain.
kitchen, and there was a blankety blank mouse on the counter, and I froze, and then I
I gotta go pee.
screamed so loud. My husband came running upstairs, sticking the house on fire. There was a
Come
burner
up here and hold the
underneath.
fork down.
I'm
I'll be
hysterical.
right back, Brooke. I got pay.
So
Okay,
Hold the fork down.
we
I
will
gotta go
wait.
pay.
my
We will.
cat
I gotta go potty.
my
Oh Lord,
cat is a mouse assassin, so we don't
I
really
gotta
have
run.
to. Plus, that
Don't run. If not,
recently
you're gonna
down
pee
the
your
street
pants.
moved out,
Anybody
and
need
the
a
house
pee
got
car?
sold because they had a mouse and rat infestation. So they were going to everybody else's houses, but those guys are gone, so there's no more mouse and rat infestation. Of course, the neighborhood cats were my next door neighbor saw the neighborhood cats that are let outside, and my cat's not one of them. Going over her fence to get into the backyard of the house to have the mouse and rat problem because it was a party for cats. Like, woohoo!
I think it's kind of funny because there is, that joke about the circle of lives.
Uh-huh.
Circle of life. There is a thing about, I have been, since I had to slow down because of disability, I started really focusing on those things. And when I was in Texas, I noticed that a certain area was full of mosquitoes. So the frogs came.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the frogs are gone, the mosquito went up, and then the fireflies came, and the mosquito levels went down. And then I noticed the roach was coming out, and then the geckos, the in
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese was called taruíra, those that you see all over,
Yeah, geckos are
came and ate the so sometimes I wonder
Mhm.
if the reason that we have more of these and less of that, and that's why sometimes the imbalance and you see more of one creature than the other.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I just laugh because I didn't see those big roaches for the longest time. So I live in Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and then when I went to Texas, my friend said there is a water bug. You know how Southern people
Mhm.
draw this thing. There's a water bug in your bathroom. And I said, a water bug? No,
Isn't a
imagine.
water bug a certain kind of? It's a
Is a roach. Is a roach.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
thing was the thing was the size of Texas, and I started screaming, and she said, "What? There is a roach." And she said, "Let me see. That's a water bug." I said, "No,
still
it's a
roach.
roach.
You
It's
know
a
what I had
big
in my
ass
upstairs
roach."
bathtub? Oh, many moons ago. Is that a boll weevil? What's that beetle creature that rolls poo? You know, you see them on documentaries where they'll roll a little ball of poo
They
around.
roll up.
It was one of those creatures. It didn't have any poo though. But I have
Hey,
no
you stop
idea
it.
how it ended up in the bathtub. But what I had to come from outside and climb all the way up the stairs past the cat and kids and everything and go right into my bathtub. And I was like, I actually freaked out because really large beetles will get pretty kind of. I don't know why maybe they're too
You
cockroach
know,
looking. But I was like, what the hell is that? And then I took pictures
Texas
of it
is a jungle.
and
Texas is a jungle. There was no people that place it would be a jungle because I've seen all kind of crap, and I even saw a wolf in 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 in,
It's my new
in
purse.
Texas.
Don't you love it?
really,
Oh, I love it. I
um,
like the roses. It's so gentle.
I had the ugliest spider downstairs, and
Roses are my
it's a roly poly hunter. I wouldn't look that up. killing spiders. But
Roly polies were my enemy when I was a kid. I was terrified of them.
really,
There was always
roly
attracted to me.
crustaceans are harmless, but there's a
Yeah,
spider
but
that is
tell
just
this when you were 7 years old and
hunter
you're
of
scared
those,
of
and
them.
it's really ugly. Disgust. Ugh, I don't like the roly poly hunters.
You know, it was just interesting. 911?
Hey, Kim.
A
Is
long
there
time
is
ago, I was
there
sitting on the floor in the living room, and we were probably like watching TV or something, and this huge spider came from the corner across from me. I don't know where it came from. Hell, I don't know where it came from, but it was running across the floor right at me. Screamed so loud. It was disgusting. I think it was a roly poly hunter. It was huge. I
let
just
me tell you about the year of
and
2004
ran away. It was
and
funny.
the reason why I have to have a lot of lights on top of me. The year was 2004. Was a Tuesday. Was a spaghetti bolognese night.
Oh.
We turned off the lights and we turned on the X-Files. That's what we
Oh.
wanted to watch. I was eating when all of a sudden something crunch, crack.
Oh God.
And then I looked. A huge ear bug, 2.5, about an inch. I was
Oh.
about, I vomit for 3 days straight. So now I have to have a cannon of light on top of my food. So I gotta see what I'm eating and I really watch what I'm eating.
Goodness.
Because I used to have popcorn ceiling and it fell from the popcorn filling into my spaghetti and it was dark. I don't eat in the dark no more. Sorry, sister. Never was it was I think would be the same if it was a roach, if it was a cricket, if it was something was that texture.
Crickets are edible. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, not raw. Gotta
no, I'm pretty
you
sure.
gotta
I don't know, actually, I don't
millinase.
know if they if
You
it
gotta
gets
put it on the
raw.
egg and the flour and the egg and the breadcrumbs, tangle, and then deep fry it. No, I'm not gonna eat it like that either. But I'm just saying.
I don't like I'm not scared of earwigs, but they gross me out. They like to eat my roses. So I blast
Earring.
And don't
rose. It makes me mad.
they don't go good with spaghetti. I'm gonna tell you.
No.
Don't
Yeah.
taste good.
Oh,
Mm.
extra protein. Oh God.
Colin.
Oh, gross. Now you're reminding me of something happened when I was in my 20s. I used to buy basmati rice from bulk. You know those bins where you scoop it and weigh and all that? Well, I did that, and the my boyfriend at the time, we cooked this rice up and we're eating it, and I noticed there was larvae in it. Little tiny rice-shaped larvae, and I just freaked out, and he just kept eating his. He's like, oh, well, extra protein. He just eat it.
That's how Mark is, my husband.
And to this day, I won't buy bulk rice.
No.
Yeah,
It's kind of interesting because in the United States, people don't wash the rice before you buy it in bulk.
Oh, no, not when it's dry.
And you should wash rice because now the level of arsenic on the ground when it's natural accumulated on the rice. That's why you have to wash the rice until the water stop being that milky white. It's because a lot of people are getting poison from eating rice, and then you see Asians, they always wash the rice. If
It's
the
just like
water is not
tobacco.
clear,
It's just like tobacco that they make cigarettes and stuff. Tobacco. They don't ever wash it.
Nope.
They just ship it to the cigarette companies and they just grind it up and do whatever they do and dry it out and
Yep.
they
so
don't
if
have
you eat
to.
rice, if you like to eat rice, wash your rice before you cook. Wash it like there's no tomorrow.
They allow so much.
Stop being vegetarian. I hardly ever eat rice. I could take it or leave it now, which is weird. But I used to wash it because I grew up China around a lot of people from India, and so
we always wash our rice.
I love basmati rice, jasmine rice.
Yeah, those were my two.
I love rice.
But I
I'm
used
a
to go to an
Brazilian.
Indian restaurant, and they put cardamom seeds in it, and this little skinny
Miss Southern Belle, I'm a poop watcher.
Thin seed spice thing. Oh, come on, brain.
And my neighbor in Wyoming used to polish dirt. Literally. and the darn thing looked good, polished.
What?
Yeah, I thought he was joking because I said, "What are you doing today?" I'm polishing third, but imagine with a
Was it
country accent.
fossilized?
Polishing a turd. What?
Yeah, you
That's an
make into a
expression.
sphere. You let it dry, then
Oh, come on.
yeah. The Mythbusters did that too. They polished third, and
Oh,
it looks
why?
like I am.
Come
If
on
it's
now.
polished, if it's polished
Polish rocks?
and
Come
varnished,
on.
look
Oh,
just like an amber,
my only
look like a
scared, but come on
crystal.
now.
But they
Oh,
said the carnivore turd hold better than the herbivore. Omnivore, more or less, because the herbivore has fuzz. No, there is a lot of fuzz on the carnivore because, like,
Not the
say,
fuzz on the turds. Okay, no, wait a minute.
no, seriously, this is not a joke. There's people there that polish turd and sell it. I do not know who's crazier, who polish or who buys the polished turd.
Oh my God. So hilarious.
It's
Don't
true,
forget the
and I was
fuzz.
shocked, and I was shocked they did on Mythbusters. Uh, um, uh, an episode of polishing turds. I
Here's
was
my
like,
turd.
people have no.
That's my
Hold on,
gingerbread
let me
man.
polish.
that's just.
No,
I feel
it's
sick
the
now,
truth.
thanks.
They actually looks good. Let me get a photo here and send to. Let me send to Noni.
Oh my God, I'm dying laughing up here.
My goodness. I'd rather start diamond painting again than even think about something like that. That is just.
You don't want to polish
It's called
turd?
the just.
You can get a
No,
diamond.
no
You
joke.
can get a diamond
No
painting of a
joke.
turd.
It's called. It's. I'm gonna send a photo to Noni. I'm sending
Well,
it to you.
maybe
You
the
show
cool
the people.
emoji. Or as you think it's a chocolate ice cream emoji. Emoji. Jeez.
I'm sending
No,
to you,
Little
Noni, through
is
Facebook.
ice cream.
Okay, let me see.
Let me see. Can I add it?
You guys are cracking me up. Okay, let me see. Where's my messenger at? There it is.
Oh, come on now.
Do, do,
Come on,
do.
brain.
Okay, I'm looking for Jane's message. Okay.
Hold
let me
on.
see.
I'm trying to see if I can do it here. No, I can't. So let me send it to you through Facebook.
You sent me bracelets.
No. Hold on. Let me find you. Noni.
Is brother in here? Hi, Sue. There's the brother. Anybody want to come up? Here's a link. I could have 2 more.
Okay, I'm sending the photo. I'm sending the.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Come on up, brother. Where's the turd at?
It's on the way. It's being polished. There you go.
Wait a minute. Those are balls. Those are turds.
They're turd.
No way.
Called polished turd balls. Show them.
Can I show the
It does
picture?
not look like a turd. Didn't I tell you it looked
Yay,
like a
don't get
stone?
crazy. Yay.
Okay,
It
let
looks
me
like a
show the
stone.
turds. Okay, hang on. I got to show the turds. Okay, let me make myself big there, Matt. Okay.
Oh, I'm kind of tired. What? What's
They're
that?
turds.
Yeah.
Turds.
Polished
Turd balls.
polished turd balls.
I call BS on that.
No,
I already have white. If you have white turds, there's something direly wrong, or very
it depends.
extraordinarily wrong. Ow.
The white is what's the name of
Cringe.
that?
I
It's
know.
kind of bad or something. The one that is white, it
Light
depends
colored
if
turds could be. Light colored turds could be from having a ulcer, or dark turds either.
send you another
Having.
one.
I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
Oh Lord, I got to
I'm
take it off.
serious. It take forever sending another one. It take forever. Is a very tedious, stinky process, because when it's done, it doesn't. And then they burn that too. They cook, bake or whatever that turd, and dehydrate the turd. to the point that and then you're gonna have all this fuzz that they're gonna burn all the fuzz from the diet, and then they start polishing. I send you another photo for
Another
whoever
turd,
wants to see.
a turd picture.
Yeah, it's on Nash. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a photo of somebody that has bracelets like mine. Maybe I should get a turd ball.
Those are some big turds, Jane. Look at these turds.
Is a lot of poop.
Oh, I got
That's
to put some.
from that's a duro dango.
Doodle dung.
Is a art. Duro dango is a art of polishing poop. It came from Japan.
Well, I think they're pretty.
They
Here
are.
comes Cynthia.
Hi.
It's a Japanese
Hi,
thing.
sweetheart. How are you?
It's a Japanese
I'm
art.
tired.
Ty, what you doing, girlfriend?
Well, it's a secret project. I have to tell you later.
A secret?
Uh-huh.
Is it my Christmas present?
No, that's something else.
This is
No,
Olivia, by the way.
I'm gonna
Where you
go,
going, Jane?
but I gotta go too. I gotta tinkle. But
Okay.
I thank you for letting me show the photos of third balls. You know,
John.
in Japanese is doro dango.
There you go.
Doro dango. Doro dango.
Doodle
Like that.
dungles. Dungle doodle. Well,
Not
this, in
doodle.
case you guys,
It's DORODANGO. Duro dango.
doodle deroggle. Something like
Thanks for having me. I had so much
Come
fun.
back.
But now I gotta go tinkle.
Okay, go
And I
tinkle.
gotta let the
And
dog
food
tinkle.
and boobs
For me, but
and
I just got done tinkle.
cooking, and now we
You
have
know, I almost got this neighbor of mine that used to polish third. You know, like when you take a lot of medication, that your poop is almost like a stone. Wrap it and give it to him. Can you polish this one? See if you can do a duro dango.
Oh,
Doro
Mine ain't
dango.
like
I'm sorry, but I'm saying now like you, duro dango is doro dango.
does Doro mean gold? The gold.
I'm not sure. I just know what it's called, but it was a thing in our town. It was a town with 200 people, and everybody had a weird habit. I like to do Zen sculpture, and they used to pass by. They were very country, and they go, "Look at Jane with the sheep
Polished turd.
herders monument." No, because I piled rocks. I piled rocks in a weird way, tall. I used to ask my
I'm gonna be
husband
dreaming
to put
about
it up.
polished turds tonight.
So people
I'll
used
have
to
to-
mock me,
You guys are just
but they didn't mock my friend that polished third. I mean,
on Earth.
polishing third is normal. Piling rocks at sheep herders monument.
Oh my God.
Imagine you argue with somebody, you're married to this guy, and you start arguing because you're married to him. Why don't you go polish some third? Something like
That's it. That's it. That's my new saying. I'm gonna tell Kim when he's making me mad. Why don't you go polish turds and leave me alone?
That's an idiom
I'm
means
just-
to make something that is unattractive attractive.
Yeah,
Which is
but
impossible.
actually,
It
I
means
thought he just
like
get
putting,
like deer,
what is that? phrase
deer
about
poop.
putting lipstick
Look
on a
like-
pig?
Yeah.
Like deer poop. It's like look
Yeah,
a whole bunch of like Hershey's Kisses. That's to me. So that's what he used to polish deer thing. It's like
Olivia.
I thought when he said that, I thought he just shellacked the whole thing. Just shellac it was as I
Relax.
didn't know he made it into a ball.
Yeah,
and it was
don't
this
sweep
whole
dirt over here to me.
elaborate
God, you
process.
look like Kim. You look like
I'm gonna
something.
pee my pants.
You look like something off of Horton Hears a Who, like one of those little weird people. Okay, a lot of you probably don't know who Miss Olivia Johnson is, but you will recognize this name if you are a crocheter. This is Blind Needle. This is Olivia, but she goes by Blind Needle.
I did.
Right, Olivia?
Not no more. I did, but
You
not
did,
no more.
but Enid probably and Deb probably knew her as Blind Needle. This is Livia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think
remember.
polished turds float,
What?
but I never tried. No, seriously, because if you look, okay, when you
I'm
get
gonna
out of
start
this
training
live
I'm
stream,
sitting here thinking,
go
why'd I
on
do
the
this from my
internet,
phone?
go to Mythbusters turd polishing, okay?
No, that's
And they the
gross.
whole no,
That
it is
doesn't pass
not.
the smell test.
Well,
Well,
apparently, if you apparently, like, because they got an elephant poop, lion poop, they went to the zoo and they got all the poops. You know, apparently, it must be that's why my friend did the deer dirt because
yeah,
the
remember when you
carnivore
polished
stinks
deer turds?
different.
You guys
What?
want me to have? You guys want me to have my husband bring
This is
in
the
some?
most disgusting conversation I've ever had. I think.
No,
I
we're,
never
no,
had.
we're all adults. We're all adults. We can handle it.
Wait,
I can
wait a
honestly
minute.
say I've never seen animal
Gross.
poop, so
Like
What?
you.
You never walked
Well,
in a
I don't
bosque?
know. It
You
smells
never
worse than
walked
it
in a
looks.
bosque and stepped on a poop?
Usually,
no, honey, I'm blind, so
I
even
know.
if I saw,
So,
Okay,
yeah, it smells worse than it looks.
okay. You know what? You gotta read that book. Everybody poops unless you're Catholic. If you're
Oh my
Catholic, it's
God, I
evil
got
coming
that.
out of you.
I have that storybook. Do you guys want me to read it to you?
What?
I have
God.
the
Yeah,
everybody.
everybody poops.
Except
Yes, I have that storybook. My
Catholic.
Now
preschool
the
kids,
Catholic thing, I heard that
they love that book.
on the what is the name of the
Shut up.
TV show with Peter Griffin? What's the name?
Oh,
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy, because he had to talk about to the kid about pooping. So the guy on the library has a book that says everybody poops. Everybody poops. If you're
Yes,
Catholic,
my
is
shin
evil
toe
coming out of
shoe.
you.
Right,
If
shin
you're
toe shoe.
Mormon, because Family Guy
Yes.
likes to pick on Mormon. If you're Mormon, this is coming out of you. So everybody poops unless you are. But the funny thing, because
Well,
majority of my friends
my book,
is
the
Catholic.
book, yeah, the book that I have is called "The Gas We Pass," and it's about pooping. And I used to read that to my preschoolers and kindergartners, and they wanted to hear that book every single day. The gas we pass, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Mhm.
Well, you know,
Wow, I
like, you
don't
know
know.
what, Inherit? You sound like the librarian from Chugwater, Wyoming. I went there and I said, Mom, I need a couple books. And she said, okay, what is the name of the books?
That's fine.
And this is what happened to
Chugwater.
me. I got kicked out of the library. I got kicked out of the library because I said, I need Stitching Bitch, Son of a Stitching Bitch, Not Now, Honey, I'm Knitting with Balls. That's the books that I want. It was actually books. Knitting
Yeah.
books.
I know.
Got me
I had
kicked
one
out
of
of
those.
the
I gave it to
library.
somebody because I didn't like it. Long
It was
time.
like, yeah, go get some. Everybody poops, okay? And Tinkles too.
Jane got kicked out of the
Yeah.
library because she wanted to stitch and bitch and the poop.
The Son of a Stitching Bits, Not Now, Honey, I'm Knitting, and Knitting with Balls. Knitting with Balls is knitting with balls. The page
Yeah,
start with two
here.
big balls, and it's about projects for guys.
Why
Okay.
can I not? I gotta restart my tablet because I can't get my
I typed
keyboard.
out the subversive prostituting book.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Yeah,
called
but the
Well,
librarian
you guys
was
know
90.
what?
The librarian was 92 years old, and she
Oh.
thought I was indecent. She kicked me out.
Well, have
Then
you ever
2 weeks
heard of a
later,
buddy
she called me.
or a buddy patty?
Yeah, buddy.
A buddy patty or a
The-
buddy stick?
The fart filter. Is that
No,
what
a
you're
buddy
talking about?
There's a fart. What? Come
for
on.
dog treats. Buddy sticks or buddy patties or buddy sticks are dog treats, and you know what they're made out of?
What?
Ding dongs.
Now, what?
Ding dongs.
Yes, Ian knows.
Ah, the
A
bully
cow
stick, yeah.
dingle.
It's made of a penis.
Cow donger dinger 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 do. They
Like,
cook the cow
yeah,
dinger donger.
ding
They slice it.
Wolves have ding dongs.
That thing is smelled like urine. I got it from my dog. And now the whole time she was treating me with my animals. Well, they don't.
They
but
actually-
if you have strength, if you have a lot of strength, you can buy the premium one where they take all the smell of the pee out of the peanuts. And the
Yeah,
thing is so
stop it.
expensive because it's one peanuts per bowl.
No, they're not fragile, but they're actually buddy sticks or buddy. They cook the deers or cook the cows. Winker tinker, tinky winker, whatever you
Poor
want.
cow.
Dinker, dinker. Cows don't have those.
They have
bulls
Yes, they
do.
do.
cows, bulls. They cook the bull.
Yeah.
Bull's balls are Rocky Mountain oysters, but they cook
Yeah.
their winker tinkers. They can
That goes for
they
the dogs.
and they slice them up and they dry them and they're doggy treats.
You guys want to see what it looks like? Hold on, let me get it.
That's another thing
Oh!
I've never eaten is
Oh,
breakfast. I watched
Wow.
Lonely. I used to watch Lonely Planet a long time ago. That was like a travel show, and this chick went to like Spain or something, and she was.
You mean the buddy sticks?
No, she had to eat bull testicles, and she was
Yeah.
told like they tasted disgusting. And these are people who are used to traveling, eating stuff that most of us would not, and not bat an eyelash. And I could tell it was not a pleasant experience. So I'm like, yeah, I'm giving that a pass. I'm not eating that. That's a bridge too far.
I'm
Yeah,
switching y'all to my
I'm-
tablet because yeah,
What's wrong, Olivia?
I have to switch y'all to my tablet. 'Cause bigger camera.
We blew Olivia's tablet up.
Okay, there goes people because this is a family channel.
No, I'm putting you on my tablet. Y'all are on
Is
my
that a
phone right
buddy
now.
stick? Is that
Mine's
a? Is
really
that a?
small.
This is a penis.
It's so small. I mean,
It's a skinny one.
Because they stretch that thing. No, they cut the peanuts because there's a whole bunch of tendons and
Yeah,
they
they
make
do.
sticks out of it.
oh
Yes.
yeah, my dog gets like a. My dog usually
Now
gets
look what you've done. Look what you've done.
God, dog's like, can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it?
No, you
I
can't.
want it. Want it?
You
Can I
don't
have it? Can I have it?
Yeah, they
Now,
make
if you
them.
give this to your dogs, it's a lot of protein. It's a lot of. I buy the trachea now. Is less smelly. It's more crunchy. Or I buy the codfish.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I'm warning you. You promised.
What the
it
cat
came in
wants it?
groups.
Kitty cat wants some.
Did you touch the penis? I want some. Yeah,
Let it come
it's
up here.
called bully sticks.
Yeah, bully, not buddy. Bully sticks. I said buddy, didn't I? Yes, bully sticks.
Well, it
You said
depends what
buddy
you're gonna do with the stick. If you go, oh, buddy.
Read bully sticks. That's right. Read the ingredients. Read the ingredients, Jane.
This will be entertaining.
Yeah, this is gonna be entertaining. Listen to this.
Wait, what did you do?
Read it.
I'm trying.
She's got a whole bag. Lord Jesus, look at that.
This is a small bag. Ingredient.
All right, I will be.
Okay.
Bopizel? That's how you say it?
Want me to pull you up big? and listen?
Bull pizzle.
What's
I
it
never
say?
heard that word.
Wait a minute. What did it say?
This is bull pizzle.
Yeah, bull pizzle. That's the Patutsa patasis osseous. Yeah, bull pizzle.
But
Exactly.
It's good.
The bait and
It's
tackle.
good.
Yeah. And they slice it up. That's like probably one whole sliced one up. They slice it up. Look at the cat.
So creepy.
This comes with about 4 large. It's about
And that's
15
what.
bucks.
Never mind. I'm not saying it. Nope.
A lot of people don't do this right. You're supposed to give to the dog, let them chew for about 10-15 minutes and take it away. Don't let them go to town. This is very high protein, very high. It can give your dog diarrhea if you
Yeah, my husband
Not
tried
them.
that with me.
put it in
Very
your
high
mouth for too long.
All right, I know.
Guys, you guys got my autistic dog cat here. She is autistic. That's why I got my other. Yeah, it's true. She's autistic.
Your
I
dog
had to-
is?
No. Okay, service dogs, they work so hard that they don't know how to dog with other dogs. So usually, service dog has a cat. my service
Oh.
dog that passed away in December.
You'll get an
That was
education
her
from this
cat.
live tonight, everybody, when you come in.
Yeah.
We're getting
I do
educated.
not
James
know.
Go lay down.
giving us
Thanks for
full business.
nothing.
Oh,
Oh, I hate it when this happens. I hate it when the YouTube Studio automatically disables comments. Like I turn on the strict comment monitoring thing, so I don't get those like, oh,
here comes
look
Olivia.
at me for sexy, blah blah blah. You know those bots.
I do
And
not
Welcome
know how to explain to the dog that she's not gonna have a
it's
penis
the thing that
tonight.
there's no comments. Let's see. Oh, you silly brat device. How dare
Now,
you?
Oh my
but
goodness.
who does attend therapy? Well, okay. Usually a service dog has a cat. You know, is somebody that they play. They know how to play with the cat. It's like a friendship. But my cat passed away, and she is autistic, and she didn't accept my other dog, the puppy. So
Your
that's why I
kitty's
have
autistic.
the other cats helps her to cat because she has no idea how to cat, and
Wow.
they comfort my service dog, Bila.
Oh,
But I promised Haley when she went to cross the ribbon bridge, the rainbow bridge, that I would take care of her cat for the rest of my life.
oh.
So
This
so
is your puppy.
I call after 6 months after I have this dog, I learned that Bila and Lila is very similar. And why do I say Bila? Lila comes together. I didn't think Biela, Bila,
No, go on.
from Czechoslovakia, is a comet. A
Come on.
comet.
Back up.
And Lila from Turanga Lila from Futurama, the purple hair,
Lady
one
with one
eye.
eyeball.
hair.
Yeah, lady
Mhm.
with one eyeball.
So I didn't know she was autistic. I found out because she's sitting here and then you just breathe
Ah!
and you move at a millimeter, and she used to go berserk and scratch me head to toe. And I took her to the vet, after a lot of going to the vets, and my doctor said you can't have this cat because you're gonna die every time you do chemo. Come out scratched like that. Don't have the autoimmune to fight. So we had to declaw her, and I cried for months
Well,
after I
it's a
declared.
sad thing, but if you're going to have indoor cats, they depend on those. They're
Well,
when
my other
also
cats are not declawed. They know how to cat. They
yeah,
understand, but try to tell they. It's just like an
yeah, and
autistic kid.
right.
So
But if you have autoimmune immune disease disorder or anything, those cat claws can be fatal.
They can be,
yes,
yeah.
and the doctor was very concerned, and she said give her back to the ASPCA. At that year, the ASPCA, for every dog that was coming in, 10 had to go because they were about to burst. And then after that came the pandemic, and a lot of animals were euthanized. So
Right.
I just want to say something serious about this.
Yeah,
When
Granny.
you have an animal, when you adopt an animal, when you buy an animal, or whatever, you commit for life. Is like 10, 15, 20 years of your life that you commit to take care of this little creature,
Right.
this wild beast that is on that you live. So because if it was a kid, you wouldn't just say, I'm gonna stand away. He or she can go to a foster
Tempting
care.
though.
No,
I'm just
you
kidding.
would adapt. You would learn how to deal with the problem that your kid has or develop. You wouldn't give up on your kids. Same
No.
thing the animals. When I lost my job, I cut I cut the
Fix this
cost,
with
but I
little.
kept my animal.
There we go.
And I know one thing that happens to me when I'm out and about with my service dog, because the harness, everybody start guiding me because
I can't
all of a
have a cat.
sudden everybody
My long
thinks I'm
tongue.
blind. Well, I have vision impairment, but I don't drive when I can't see well,
Right.
And the vision, what do you call Vision Impairment Association, they do provide you service dogs if you need. um,
Mhm.
at a free cost. But yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's so cool to have a service dog." I wish I just had a regular dog and I didn't need to have a service dog. That calls a lot of attention. You walk in the room, everybody want to touch and
Yeah, they can't touch them. They're
they
you get
can.
all-
Yeah.
I had to argue at
Evie,
the
do you have
doctor's
a
office
do you
here.
have a dog, Evie? Do you have a
No,
A guide dog?
I don't have a dog. I was going to get one,
now they
but
used to call them a seeing eye dog that the blind had.
Yeah,
Now they what's that?
It's still a service dog, but the service dog he provides guidance, so it's a guide dog.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
For me is
the com
for
the
me is a
company I was
psychiatric service.
the
Right.
Sounds
company I
crazy.
was gonna get one from, they use tasers to train their dogs.
Right.
So I'm like, nope.
Evie does
Well,
amazing
if you
things.
go, if you want, I can get all the info. How
Olivia, I
you
called you
can
Evie.
get
I'm
a
sorry.
free
It's all
trained
right.
service dog
It's an adjustment.
for you. If you want, I can get all the info and send to Noni, and she can send it to you. Because my friend is very involved with vision impairment and how to obtain stuff for free for vision impaired people.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Would you like
I would
that?
I would love that. Thank you.
Because she's an
Olivia, do you
artist,
have
she
any of your
paints.
do you have any of your crochet there by you? Look
Wow,
at
that's
this.
beautiful.
This girl is blind and she can make the most beautiful crochet.
Oh no, I
That's
made a dumb mistake again.
Hey
You
guys, I'm gonna have
know,
to let you
I
guys go.
where you
Uh,
going? Poor Deb. She couldn't even get a word in
you
edgeways. We
gonna let us go?
yeah,
Let's go.
I'm starting to get a
I'm
Absolutely.
going
headache
to us. Oh,
and that, so
absolutely
my
beautiful.
MS is starting to act up.
Oh
Oh
God,
no.
how's your
so you
MS
need
doing?
to when you get a headache, because of your MS, do you have to take cold showers? My friend take very cold
I
showers is because she get overheated.
I can't take cold showers because the nerves in my legs and that. If I foot touches cold water, my whole body will just start jerking.
Yeah.
Wow, my
Yeah,
friend, she lives in a cold tub. That's the only way she can deal
I
with
can't do the
MS.
cold.
I can't
Isn't
take
that
any
amazing? What works
cold
for
I
you
can't
shower.
doesn't
take a
work for
Right,
somebody else.
yeah. So, but my
Cold shower.
leg,
Olivia, I'm gonna get the information sent to Noni, and give me a week. I'm gonna acquire everything that you need. I know they send you a computer that you can just tell the computer what to do. You, it's all set up for your needs.
mm,
I think it's $200, but the whole program, everything in the computer comes in. And I know
yeah.
that
And me.
I'll
they
talk
can
to you
get
guys
all this
later.
kind of stuff for you. Okay,
Okay, Deb, honey.
but
Okay.
I
Thanks for
I
coming
also
up,
have to
darling.
go. I'm
Tell that
about to pee
Aubrey
my
Park I said
pants.
hello.
Noni knows that I delay on the delivery because I too
I'll
don't
be
have
right back.
good health.
Let me help
But
Lou.
I eventually get things for you because I gotta get a hold of my friend. So I'm gonna send her a message, and then when she send me the message, I'll give it to Noni, and Noni pass it everything to you.
Yeah.
And
Okie dokie.
Olivia, my family also suffers from blindness. I went blind 5 years ago. I went completely
Yep.
blind, and it's the third time that I went blind. And people got shocked to how can we do things. For instance, I don't. Oh, the bracelets that I make, I don't look at them. I feel them. I just do by feeling, by the touch.
Oh my
But
gosh.
because of my migraine now, my hands go numb, so I can't do things. If my hands are numb, I kind of like can't do things. But I love
Yeah.
everything you're doing. I can see the way you touch it, and it's exactly what I do. I kind of like rub, like I rub. Do you use dots everywhere too?
No.
Dots on things? My
No.
friend came to my house and she said, "What the heck with those dots?" Because now this is my house. I'm setting up in case if I lose my vision again. So everything is already marked and I memorize because the whole thing is you got to memorize where things are. Um,
Mm,
I I feel very proud of you for doing your crochet and doing an excellent work. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I can't hear you, Noni. The lips are moving, but we can't hear you.
Sorry.
You hear me? Oh,
I'm
Noni.
I
No,
muted because the guys were talking. But I said, look how fast she crochets. She just makes them the most beautiful stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here because my husband and my son are about to get in a fight. They're going to grind some meat, but they're about to get wound up. Edie, thanks for coming up, darling. Come back anytime. Jane.
Thanks so much for putting up with me.
Oh, we love you.
I'm nuts.
No, we love you.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell.
You made the night, Jane, talking about the poop and all that.
You did.
Birds and
Okay, I
peanuts.
love you all.
Birds and peanuts.
You come back, darling.
All
Okay,
right.
bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
See y'all later. Bye, guys.
See you later. Bye.
Okay, darling. Bye-bye.